Good morning. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Monday. Off to a great start to the week. My name is Lynn. I am a tarot card reader, amongst other things. And I'm going to do a quick collective reading for you guys while I'm here. This hat looks so funny on my head, but I can't. Not that I can, but I'm choosing not to take it off this morning. Either way, I hope everybody's off to a great morning, taking their kids to school on the first day of school, taking their pictures and stuff. Some are just starting, it's their first day. Some it's the first day of middle school, some the first day of high school. Either way, I hope it's a prosperous year. Success. Thank you for the likes. I see you, Mr. Um, I pray, a successful, peaceful, prosperous year for all the kids, the teachers, administrators, everybody. Hey, good morning, everybody working hard to make sure we can send these kids off to school and they're in a safe place. Thank you. So it's the first day of school for me. I know it's starting all over the place for everybody else, and it's Monday. I hope you guys have a great first week. I pulled a title for the reading, which I'm tired of talking about this, but it keeps coming out. So it's like, I have a choice. I always have a choice in life, but this is what I'm seeing. It's a high priestess here. Oh, your first day too? Well, look at that. I know it's first day for everybody. High Priestess came out first. I wasn't going to take it. It came out all together. Nine of Pentacles and then Queen of Cups. So I was like, oh, that's good. High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. At least this person is, in the Nine of Pentacles. They're abundant. That's a positive thing. It's a positive reflection. You know what I'm saying? Self-sufficient. They may be single, doing this on their own. A Queen of Cups, somebody who's very intuitive, because the High Priestess came out and the Queen of Cups. So somebody's very, their third eye is very open. You know what I mean? Then I got the Eight of Cups. So there's either somebody has walked away or there's some sort of abandonment. Somebody either feels abandoned by this person, or this person has abandoned somebody or walked away from somebody, or this Queen of Cups could feel abandoned, but there's definitely walking away here. And then I got Seven of Pentacles. So that's what didn't make sense to me. So I'm like, okay. It's kind of giving like when they did walk away, or whatever they walked away from, or however they feel abandoned, it's also separating them from success. So this person is attached to this long-term success, this Seven of Pentacles. And this is making somebody really lose their wits about them, their sleep at night. And it's a love thing because they're heartbroken. Cups is emotions. So this could be, so when I tried to clarify, because I was like, man, here we go. Because that's not the mood I was in, I want to talk about something else. But I mean, what am I going to do, But I was like, okay, so who's in the Eight of Cups? Then I got the King of Swords. So a masculine is in the Eight of Cups. They could have walked away from this feminine, or they feel abandoned by this feminine. But a masculine came out with the Eight of Cups. And then I was like, okay, so then what is the Seven of Pentacles? What's the long-term success? And I got the Hangman in reverse. So there's some sort of lack of, because when you're in the Hangman, you have a perspective, like Spirit's sitting you down and putting you on pause so that you can get illumination. You see that? Around the head, like your third eye could open and you can have like an aha moment. In the other way, hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's, having a great day. Welcome to the live. Make sure you like the live, like, share, subscribe, everything that you, hi, hello. It definitely helps the channel. It helps. I've been blessed. Thank you so much. How have you been? It's nice to see you. I've been busy. I've been studying and stuff, trying to get through this program that I have signed myself up for. And because I'm so, ambitious, I cannot not finish something that I started. Hi, welcome. Hi, good morning, everyone. It's so nice to see everybody. Hey, Sade. Hey, JB. Brittany. Key the Goddess. The kids are finally back to school, so I'm starting to get back into my, regular rotation of things, or I'm trying at least. I hope everybody's been blessed. So nice to see you guys. You guys know already, but if you're new here, welcome. Just make sure you like the live and subscribe to my channels. I have a YouTube, the same handle everywhere, and a Patreon. I have subscriptions, a $5 subscription and one that is $25 that allows you to get free readings. But I do daily readings every day. Oh, thank you for the gift, JP. And I sometimes extend the readings onto Patreon to like dive deep a little bit deeper. That is a $5 subscription, and I also have postings all the time, also for free, for moon rituals and ways to manifest and things like that. So if that interests you, the links are in the description or on my page or my bio or whatever. Back to this. So when I clarified the Seven of Pentacles, I got the Hangman in reverse, and that is a delay. So success, long-term success, perseverance, rewards, results, hard work is delayed because there's some sort of growth or perspective change or something that needs to change when it comes to somebody and the way that they think, the way they move in, something like that. So that was the title, and I asked for the premise of the live to see what we're about to talk about. The Lovers. This is a soulmate partnership or something like that. I still feel like I'm tapping into a masculine. I know, push through, stick with it. I felt so many times like, damn, I wish I never did. I wish I never signed up for this. Because it's so hard. It's hard, man. It's really hard. It's not a game. And I'm just like, damn, man. Why did I do this to myself? Now I gotta finish. You know what I'm saying? But they say if the goal isn't, like that, and it's real easy, and if it doesn't scare you a little, then it's not big enough. That's all I keep thinking to myself. Like, this must be where I'm supposed to be because it's challenging. And I'm typically a person that, doesn't really find a lot of things challenging or likes a challenge. I like to grow through challenges, but I don't know if I'm getting old or what it is. You're so annoyed being the catalyst. You was talking big shit yesterday. Oh, so you the catalyst? That was funny. Oh, that actually was funny. Uncloaked. Hi, welcome. I don't know if I've ever seen your name before. That was funny. You so tired of being not the catalyst. That was funny. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the collective. Make sure you follow. Come back. We're a nice time over here. Wait, hold on. Oh no, we don't really do it like that. I do answer questions, but you just have to send a donation. I don't tell you how much to send. You send whatever is on, whatever you'd like, or you could buy a gift or whatever, and then I could pull a card for you. Or you could do a reading on the live. Reading on the live is $25. So, but let's just jump right into this. I'm so sore. Every part of my body is sore. Every part of my body. And that's what's so crazy because I'm studying and I'm literally trying to transform my body. This is the stuff I don't be liking. Okay, let's shuffle these. Do I want to do this one? Let me do this one. If I could get it. Thank you for the follows, guys. Good morning. Just want to hear that. Oh, this is like one of my favorite songs. I love Kevin's cards too. I really do. I like when Kevin uses them. I like when other readers use them. I just love to see his cards come out. That boy definitely has a calling. That was something he was supposed to do because so many people use his cards. So crazy. That story is so crazy. But yes, I'm a big fan of Kevin. We're going to pull some Oracle and then pull the tarot. And I'm going to roll the dice too. I know, right? Sometimes it's a little bit too much. Sometimes I'll be afraid to pull them out because it's like I can't be on that every day. I'll be like, yo, can we just give me some nice, rom-com vibes where people are like in love and happy, and I mean, I'm sure that's out there. And I do get that sometimes, but it'd be a lot of bullshit too. It'd be a lot of bullshit too. And it's not just y'all, because I mean I be going through bullshit too, so I can't just say, oh y'all, I got a lot of shit going on. It's everybody. I don't know. I just like to stay on the side of life and reality that's, butterflies and rainbows, but I know that that's not always how it is, I'm not gonna say that. I got some things in my head, but that's okay. Let's roll the dice and see what are the zodiac signs. Gets a little messy. Yeah, it does get a little messy. Ooh, I've been struggling with a headache too, guys. Like all the time, a migraine all the time. And that's not even me. What are the zodiac signs? Thank you for the likes. I love that. So typically, if you're new here, Aries, okay, Aries. Same here. Typically, if we get up to a really high amount of, two Aries. Aries women, I'm starting to learn y'all a little bit. Aries men are something else. Big Pisces. Aries men are something else. Aries women are cool. You guys are kind of feisty. Scorpio. Okay, I'm seeing some names I haven't seen before. So typically, if we get to like a high donation, Key, you a Scorpio? Okay. I don't know. I think I might like Scorpio women. It's just Scorpio men. I don't know. I'm a Scorpio myself, so I can't even be like that. But y'all are intense. Yeah, I like. Yeah, I like Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising, but in a major way. I got a lot of Scorpio placements, but me and Scorpio got a love-hate thing. But anyway, I was saying something and I lost it. Oh, Aries, women. Guys are spicy. Guys are tough. I got my Venus in Aries, so I can relate to that. Oh yeah, the goal. If we get to the goal, okay. Thanks, JB. The first goal will be 50K. 50K. I want to do 100K at least for each live. Same thing. I'm gonna do it with YouTube, so that I can give you guys an opportunity to get some cards pulled. You get your cards pulled. Those that interacted, if I learn your name, I see your name the most, and you are liking, and we get past that 50K, then towards the end of the live, then I'll pull some cards for those that have interacted. Same thing with you, YouTube. If we get past, I think it's over like 15 likes, then who's ever in the live, I will pull a card for you. So if you're new here, just so that you know, That's something that, you know, I typically do if I see that we get to the end of the reading and the like count is really high, then those that have been here with me, then I'll pull the cards. But let's not try to make this too long because I could sit up here and be on here for a while. I don't want to do that today. 10:10 on the time. I've been channeling a lot of songs. I used to write them down, but it just be a lot of music sometimes. I like this song. Everybody likes Coldplay. Who doesn't like Coldplay? Is that too loud? Can y'all hear that? I don't want to get in trouble. But let's see. What are the zodiac signs? I know for sure we got big Pisces, right? Big Aries energy. We had two Aries women, two different. We had who else I seen? Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. I have to give a mention for the Scorpio. Aquarius, of course. Aquarius is always here. Yes, I remember Scorpio. Oh yeah, Brittany, you were Scorpio too. Who else is in there? What are you, JB? I want to say Taurus. You a Taurus? Are you a Taurus? Yes, I remember. JB is a Taurus. Alice isn't here yet. I don't think Alice is here. I think that's all we got. Thank you. Oh, I didn't see you guys down here, YouTube. Oh, thank you so much, Christopher. You're so sweet. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the shares too. So, yeah, I don't necessarily answer questions like that. You can get my attention through sending either a large gift or sending a donation through the payment information, and then I'll answer your questions that way to donate. And if we get the live popping towards the end, I'll pull cards for those that have been very dedicated to the live. Now, let's see what the zodiac signs are. Libra. We didn't see any Libras. Gemini, and I don't know why that's there because I'm not supposed to be rolling that. I'm supposed to be doing planets. My bad. Let's do that again. These are the planets really quick. Is that the North Node? Please say that's the North Node. I got the North Node, Saturn, and Uranus. Yes, somebody's in their North Node. There's a lot of women out here. Have you been trying to fix someone? That's not advisable. Maybe some of you have been trying to take on the task of helping somebody get to their higher self. I feel like sometimes women, we just do that. Some of us are probably worse than others. But somebody is in their North Node. The North Node is coming out. Congratulations. I love to see that. And then Saturn. So North Node, somebody could be experiencing their Saturn return. Saturn return is every 29 years. So you could be in your early 30s. You could even be in your 50s. You know, early 50s or so, every now and then like that. Maybe even mid. But Saturn is every 29 point something, 0.5 or something years. I feel like somebody could be going through a Saturn return, but now they're in their North Node. So the Saturn return is all about karma. So you could be getting back some good karma in your North Node. You're doing the work. Now you can actually receive from the seeds that you sow. Because sometimes you have to pay debt you owe. So you don't get to really revel in like your blessings or your dharma. So I feel like somebody could have paid their dues. Then I got Uranus. Uranus is rules Aquarius. So I always think of Aquarius when I see that, and I also think of rebellion. Someone that doesn't really like follow along very well with the crowds, the group, the standard. It's a rebellious person, but for the collective in a positive way. Doesn't have to be, because I mean, there's two sides to everything and everybody. There's duality, but um, the way that Aquarius, an upright Aquarius, is one that they promote the elevation and the growth of the collective of humanity as a whole. So that's why they're so rebellious. They're rebellious to definitely a maverick. They're rebellious to, you know, just going the matrix, going with the flow, going with what everybody else does. They break out of the system, but it's to the benefit of the collective. So they go through the change. Like, they're towards the end, I think. Isn't that how it works? Like, Pisces and Aquarius. So Pisces is all there. So it's like all the zodiacs go through all their experiences, and then last comes Aquarius and Pisces. So it's like they have a lot of knowledge and experience based on all of the other zodiacs. They go through the line or whatever. But those are the planets. All right. So check out where those planets are in your birth chart. I love to see that North Node. We got Saturn and we got Uranus. Let me see the zodiac signs now. See who's this resonating with. Pisces, Gemini, and a Leo. Pisces. Or this could be in your chart somewhere. And you have more than one aspect. You have sun, moon. You have ascending, descending, north node, south node. So I think sun, moon, rising is like your big three or something like that. But for everybody else, it's different. You could also really be into your north node and south nodes right now. The nodes just switched. I don't know what that means for you. It switched to Aquarius. Could be very confusing sometimes for me, but apply that as you will. I don't know. But yeah, it's good to know what your other aspects of your birth chart is. So there's somebody here, or this reading is resonating for somebody who has Pisces in their chart, Gemini, and Leo. This could be your sun sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Now let's just get the houses that you need to pay attention to in your birth chart. What are the houses, Spirit? $11, 3. Why does this keep happening? Somebody could be a Sag, fire. 11 is friendships, social networks, long-term goals, community. Third house is how you learn, how you think, communication, as well as your daily routines, siblings, or short trips. The last one is 2. Values, personal finances, material possessions, or your sense of self-worth. I find it interesting, self-worth and the social network and friendships and long-term goals, those two things coming together. I feel like maybe some of you could be sorting that out. Like my network, community, and my self-worth and value. Like the differences between the two and the correlations. So there's some sort of connection between that. People always say, like, tell me who are your 5 friends and I'll tell you who you are, type of thing. Or where you're going or what you got going on for yourself. Iron sharpens iron type of thing. I did write about that. That's funny. Because on my reading for this morning, for my 3-minute reading this morning, energy check, it was about somebody walking away from a social group. So maybe you had to walk away from a network of group or friends or whatever so you could elevate your self-worth, your self-value, or your finances. Somebody trying to grow up, which is good. Personal finances, material possessions, that's number 2. And number 3 is communication. Covers how you think, your daily routines. So this is giving to me like, what do you do when you're trying to change the most? Down to a very fundamental level. You change your habits. Watch your habits. Your habits tell you who you are. You know what I mean? You could have it up here. You know what I'm saying? You could have it up there and you could know what it is that you want to do or where you're trying to go. But what habits do you do every day? Those habits really tell you where you're going. You could want to be very ambitious about a goal. You could want to do something or become something. Do you study for it? Do you work towards it? You could want to be a basketball player. Okay. Do you practice? Do you get on a team? Do you know what I'm saying? Are you trying to change this? Or do you just sit around the same people every day talking about everything you want to do and don't do nothing about it? I feel like somebody has changed or they're trying to change. I was talking to my mom the other day and she said something that was very interesting. She was like, people don't change. It's so interesting to to be a parent and a child, like that dynamic, especially for women, especially for a woman. It's beautiful, but it's such an intense thing. But it's a beautiful thing because it's like you could see yourself. And like I also think it's so beautiful to like talk to my parents or talk to my mom and stuff and to learn and see how much they're just a regular person. You know, I like that song. How much they're just a regular person trying to sort. They're just so human. Like you grow up, and I can't wait for my kids to come to this same understanding. Oh, don't make me cry. That's gonna make me cry. But I can't wait till my kids like see the human in me. You know, like dang, my mom was just figuring it out just like everybody else. Like my mom was really just doing her absolute best. And she still is. You know? Like I don't know why this is making me so emotional. I think this is you, Key the goddess. Whatever. Because I'm not sad. Why am I so sad? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't know. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm the one that's sorry. But we never stop growing. We never stop growing. We never stop changing. We never stop evolving. The growth never stops. So you could literally, you know, you're growing together, even if you have a kid, even as a parent. You and your child are constantly growing together because you never stop growing and learning. And as long the smartest person in the world knows that they don't know everything. Or the smartest person in the room, rather. I don't know about the world, y'all. But they know that they don't know everything. You know, that they know that there's always something to learn. So she was like, people don't change. I was like, well, I feel like people do change because I know I have, right? I'm definitely not the same person that I've been in the past. And I don't think I'm ever going to. Some aspects of me, yes, they stay the same, but you're never going to find me or see me and then depart from me and come back and I'll be the same. I love evolving. Some people do it tooth and nail, fighting every bit of the way. Some people really embrace change in life. And I was like, it's kind of like braces, you know. When you have braces, your teeth change. That's not how they were originally. But if you don't keep up with the maintenance and wear the retainers and stuff like that, then they will revert, or they will shift a little bit. Maybe not all the way back to the way it was in the beginning, but they will shift, and you will have to readjust them to get them back corrected, or in a way that aligns better for what you want and need, right? So I feel like change is kind of like that. Like, we can change, and then if we fall back into old habits, or if we are not mindful about our habits, like, we can revert back, because that's what a change is. Like, that wasn't originally how you found that. You changed it. So, change can go both ways. People can change. It's just, you know, how much are you willing to work? Just like the gym. You can change your body, but change never stops. So the same way you changed your body, if you stop working out, if you stop eating clean, it'll change back. So, I mean, I feel like somebody is changing. They're in the North Node now. Ooh, not the Seven of Swords at the bottom. And they have been looking around like, this environment that I have myself around isn't going to take me where I need to be. Like, there's some sort of a little bit of an awakening in a sense, which is good. Let's see. Let's do past, present, future. Give me the past energy, please. For the collective, Holy Spirit. Protection. I love that. I love that for you. So maybe you've been in a little bit of a bubble. Divine masculine at the bottom. I'm always talking to a man. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're both have divine masculine and feminine energies inside, honestly. Because even if that's the case, I'm talking to somebody, a woman, about her man. If that makes sense, but whatever. I feel like you've been a little bit in hermit. When I see this card, I'm also getting like you keeping to yourself. In the past, in the recent past, or more recently, you have been just kind of keeping yourself in this bubble, or spirit has been keeping a bubble of protection around you. What's the present energy now? Please. Hello. Somebody wants to say hello. But they got the evil eye. Yeah, because you know why? Because you're in this protective cocoon. It's almost like, I just saw something, but I don't know if everybody's gonna know about that movie, so I don't know if I should use reference to that movie. But whatever, I'll just say it anyway. In the Dark Phoenix, I think it is. Can't remember. But it's the one where it's the Marvel movie where they're talking about what's her name? Is it Rogue? Not Rogue. Jean Grey. Jean Grey's like story, and how she was in the car with her parents, and like she was the reason why her parents died. So they go into a car accident, and then because Jean Grey can control things with her mind, and I guess she couldn't control her powers then, and they got into this car accident, and the car flipped around, and the parents were like not protected, but Jean Grey, the glass shattered, and you can see like all the debris just bouncing off of her, because there was like this bubble around her. It's kind of like what I just saw. So it's like a lot of things could be going on around you, or maybe in the community around you. But people can clearly see that there is some sort of like covering over you, because you look so peaceful in that bubble. They want to talk to you and say hello. They may want to get invited to come over. Like, can I escape the storm and go? They're not gonna say that, but they're definitely evil eyeing how you have this. I mean, not that you might have a love opportunity, not that nothing happens to you, but it's just like you get out of it, like, because I mean, nobody's completely like, we're living on planet Earth where things happen, but it's like, that was something that my mom sent me that I was listening to. It was about angels, and how angels protect people and places. And it's not that they protect them from nothing happening, so that when things do happen, there's a sense of peace and calmness. It's like faith. It's like having a sense of faith. It's like an inner knowing that God is will never forsake you or leave you. That's a different kind of peace. That's a different type of connection, to be in the midst of something that's uncomfortable and still be settled. You know what I'm saying? That's not an easy thing. So maybe some of you guys have accomplished this and people are looking at it. You know that sometimes they can't control this evil eye. They can't control it. Just like you are envious of something, and that's like something you have to work on within yourself. I even have to catch myself like, that wasn't a good thought. Why would you think that? Like, oh, you need to work on that. That's the work right there. That's the work. That is the moment. That is, the level up. When you can have self-awareness, because everybody goes through this. When you can have self-awareness and you can see something and you don't covet. You can appreciate it and be like, wow, that was awesome for that person to be able to accomplish that. Like, I wonder if they could show me how, or maybe I can ask them, or maybe they could help me, or whatever. Or I could just be inspired based off of what they're doing, instead of being envious to the point of sending an evil eye energy, where they could possibly lose what they have, or interrupt it with that energy that's being sent. But tell me about this future energy over here for the collective. I don't know. I don't like how it came out. I got documents and false and child. It was in reverse. So it's like the child could be either something you're creating. I know the false documents is about false statements, maybe paperwork or whatever, but I think more so like people saying false things about things that you are either creating, or maybe even your own child, or about you having a child or someone else. But let's see. I don't like the way it came out. Okay, well, there you have it. Pathway. Yeah, that's what it is. Lust. Your pathway is open. Your way is clear. You have no blockages. That could be what people covet, what they're lusting after. You have like, I went to Walmart. Walmart is like very, very crowded and packed and crazy, right? And it was like the day before the first day of school. So I was feeling very, very, and it was the 888 portal. So the day before, okay, so the 888 portal was the day before. So I had lit some candles and done some rituals at home and cleaned my house and everything, and like tried to like reset my energy. And then I went to go to Walmart because I had forgot something that I needed for my son. And I'm like, damn, how am I gonna get a parking spot? Like, where am I gonna park my car at? There's so many people here. I just thought about that in my mind. I was just like, God, just please just make this easy for me, And then I turned down one of the things, and like 4 cars all backed up at the same time. Like, I really felt, how in that movie Bruce Almighty, I don't know if it was Bruce Almighty, but one of them where what's the nigga name? Jim Carrey becomes God, right? And he is trying to get to work, and he moves all the cars out of the way so he could just drive straight through. That's how it felt. Somebody's pathway is opened. Like you got the right of way. Like you have people like clearing the way for you to go through. Like, no, get out of her way. Let her by. And people are envious of this. Or maybe lust is gonna come on the way. Let's keep going. Give me one more. The advice. Starseed. Yes. Extraterrestrial starseed. I think what Kevin was trying to really define with this, or for me, what I take from it, because I don't know Kevin, is you know, the Earth Angel concept, 144. Everybody defines that very differently. Chosen. Some people actually get offended by that. They think it's very narcissistic. I could care less, really. If you are offended by that, I mean, I don't really know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that for you. But it's really just about you having a divine connection with the Most High. And I feel like a lot of times when people refer to about the chosen thing, it's either, you know, you're chosen. You're chosen for a specific thing. Everybody's chosen for something. I mean, you could let that offend you if you want to. It doesn't bother me if it offends you. I'm sorry. But some of you are star seeds. Like your lineage spiritually, your DNA goes outside of like earth beings. So you have like other, it's given like earth angel, but there's a separate card for earth angel in this deck. So starseed came out for a specific reason. So some of us, listen, I'm not about to get into this complicated concept because it doesn't really, it doesn't, not that it doesn't matter, but it's gonna take me away from the reading. But I personally feel like there's a difference between starseed and earth angel, but I'm not about to get into that. If you know about the galactic, you know, what do you call them people anyway? What do you call them? Galactic, whatever, galactic police, galactic family. It's your star seed, your star family, your family from, some people claim like the alien type of energy, vibes, life beings are defined in a lot of different ways. Things from not necessarily this planet or realm, I should say, rather. Maybe that makes more sense. Okay? So some of you guys are a little special. Listen, there's no reason to get offended by that if everybody gets a gold star. Okay? Tell me more about this protection over here in the past. Health concern. Okay, so you could have been protected from something that could have really impacted your health. Whether that's mentally, physically, sexually, you were protected from something. Because you have high honor. You're somebody of high honor. Spiritually too. Give me one more on this protection in the past, please, Spirit. Enamor. Moving on. You moved right along from this. Enamor, read in reverse. We'll see Enamor in reverse. Oh, a nice guy. This person could have been enamored by you, or you were no longer enamored by this nice guy, or this nice guy is very much so enamored by you. By the way you are so protected, by the way you ducked and dodged this shenanigans, and you move. Somebody likes the way you can. A lot of people these days have abandonment issues. Shit, it's hard for people to move on. I get it. There's not a lot of love in this world. There's not a lot of things that are consistent. It's really hard to find people that you can latch onto and really, do life with. And sometimes you find somebody and you think that it's a nice, comfortable spot. You don't want to let go, especially when everything has been so turbulent. We've been through so many things. We've been through COVID. We've been through deaths. We've been through recessions. We've been through, just so many traumatic things. And sometimes it's hard to let go. I feel like there's somebody who admires the fact that you can let go of things that are not serving you. Some people have a hard time doing that. Like, that is hurting you, right? Let it go. They won't. Tell me about this evil eye. please, in the present energy. Somebody want to say hello, but they have the evil eye on them. A karmic feminine. Oof. Occupation. I don't want to hear this. What is this? This is a karmic feminine. It's good to have something to do with work. Maybe where some of y'all work. It has something to do with somebody's occupation. Something you do for work. Something they do for work. They want to talk to you though, but they are not. They're watching you. Who is this? What is this? This was on the bottom. I told you there was a love offer. There's a karmic feminine. Either y'all work together, or she's watching you work. Maybe you do something online where they can see you working. They're evil eyeing something. Your love offers, or they're watching something. They want to talk to you. This is a weird energy. This person is like, they like you, but they don't like you. I don't like this. Tell me more. Sweetheart. This is flipping in reverse. What is this? This is karmic feminine. Tell me more. Relationship, travel. A sweetheart, but it fell out kind of sideways. So that's like a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups sideways. Relationship, travel. What's this? I'm sweetheart. Yeah, opposition. They're opposing your forward movement or any relationship or any love offers. You could either work with this person or they watch you at work. I don't know, something about somebody's occupation, or it's their like this is like a job to them. There's a karmic feminine in somebody's energy, whether I'm talking to a man or a woman. Presently now. They could have been the one seeing how protected you were from this could be entity too, for health. Like somebody could have tried, this is what I'm getting really, like a third party, however she came about, whether it was a third party through family or friends or a lover or whatever, or this could even be same sex, it doesn't matter. You were protected from something. And it's like known now that it's because of your high honor. Whether that's spiritually or in the 3D. And you moved on from it. There is a nice guy that is either very, very enamored by you, or you were once enamored by them. People saw this. People saw something that happened in the past. Or the people in this situation did. Not just you. Whatever you averted when it came to your health, whether it's your mental health, your sexual health, your spiritual health, you were protected from it and moved on from it. There's someone else that's been watching, giving the evil eye. They want to speak. They want to say hello. It's a karmic. It's a feminine. You could be this Queen of Cups with relationship and travel on the table. There's an opposition here. Somebody opposing this, and maybe even a love offer coming towards you. I don't know what this karmic feminine has to do with any of this. Tell me more about this opposition with this karmic feminine. Jezebel. I can't make it up. Blocked. It's not a good energy. North Node. North Node, South Node. This came out in the dice. Surprised. Okay. The health concern probably didn't work. They're surprised. You're in your North Node. They're surprised at who you really are, who you are. Because some people, a lot of people put on, but some people don't. See, in the age of the internet and this and that and, you know, Bow Wow being on private jets when he's really not. Like, that's just what we know people do. People put on. People fake. So maybe, yeah, you are really this sweetheart here. And somebody didn't really expect you to be who you say you are. How you say you are. Yeah, she says you're so spiritual and you're so you're just so spiritual and so you think you're so cool and so spiritual. No, you think I'm so cool and so spiritual. That's so funny. You think you're so spiritual and so cool. Somebody's actually surprised. You actually are in your North Node. You actually are doing the things that you say, the things that you preach, the things they're surprised. They could have sent this. They could have sent this because people could send things energetically. But I don't want to get ahead of the cards. I want it to come out in the cards before I say it. Because I got a whole story happening in my head right now. I ain't going to say nothing about it. But if y'all not going to believe me, it doesn't matter. I don't care if y'all believe me or not. But I feel like the reason why they're surprised. Why are you surprised? Is it because you did something? Is it because you knew? Why are you surprised? But I don't know. This karmic is very surprised that you're in your North Node, or somebody is. Somebody has gone over to their North Node. I feel like it's you. This person that is in high honor, that has protection. Something has proven to these people that you're protected, and the only way that can happen is if you do something. Because if not, why would you be surprised? You understand? So tell me about this lust and this path. It's your path. Somebody is, yeah, divination. Somebody either has looked into it with cards, or that's a part of your gift or your path. They're lusting over what is on your pathway. That's a weird one. You're not going to pay no attention at all to what them cards say about you? Okay. Tell me more. Like, that don't matter at all, right? There's just no way. That's weird. Change. What you trying to change? Are you trying to change what you see in the cards? What's the change? Faith. Work and labor. Okay. Look, it's like somebody had... It's kind of like what I've been saying. It's like somebody did change. Didn't I say somebody changed? Somebody changed. Right? Divination. Change. Working hard and having faith. Tell me more about this, please. Endings. You see the difference? They want to cut your roads off. This is clear, right? Can you see that? I'm clarifying the pathway. They work and hard labor efforts to what? Change what they've seen in the divination, or for you to change. Somebody wants to change something. Change what? Your pathway looking like this to this. You can't get to the other side because you got this big ass hole in the middle. It's cut off. You're blocked. So that you can be blocked. Yeah, because they're lusting over what it is that you have on this road. That's crazy. But what's the faith and efforts? Entity attachment. Didn't I say that? I think I did. I think I said they tried to send an entity attachment but it couldn't attach because you're protected and you have high honor. And now a nice guy is enamored by you, or maybe you are not as enamored by this guy. Because enamored is in reverse. It could mean two things. It could mean extreme or lack of. Tell me more about this hard work and faith. Hard work at what? Hard work at changing this, or yeah, a false narrative. Didn't I say that? I did, because the voodoo. Because the cards that came out first were false and child. And false was in reverse. Rewind it. I said somebody's, and I said it could either be false statements or contract. And I said I feel more so like it's statements. So somebody had a, I don't know if it's either you could have a lot of hard work and faith, or this person. This is future energy too. This is like, I don't think this is gonna stop. So this is almost gonna be like an exercise. Something that you guys, it's something gonna be in the background. You're not even gonna notice no more, because you don't work through this person and their antics all the way. It's almost like getting a immunization for a vaccine or a sickness. Like, you don't even know, like everybody, you won't even know that this person is affecting you anymore because you've outgrown this. That's almost like how you used to feel when you pick up 8 pounds compared to now when you're picking up 25. Like, you don't even feel the 8 pounds no more. Like, this person can't even get your attention no more. You're not in this same place. You have changed. They want to change your pathway. They want to block it. They're lusting over it. They're lusting over being able to change that. And this is going to continue. So that means things are going to continue to get better for you, or at least more tantalizing to this person that's watching you. But there's nothing that they could do. And they keep spreading this false narrative about who you are. That's why they're so surprised about you being in your North Node, because if they go around, because word of mouth and putting their mouth on you and words and rumors, that's spell work too. So if somebody goes around and tries to tell a false narrative about you, maybe about something, a business that you're creating, or your business, or who you are, or your brand, or whatever, that is spell work against what you're trying to create. That was the child card. Remember? False statements and child. So maybe you're creating something, or maybe there's something that you're doing, and somebody has been really just speaking negatively on you and what you're making. All that shit's about to come back, though. That's why I try not to speak negative on anybody, not even people that you trusted. There is an angel. Look at the Earth Angel popping out. Rich girl. It's something that you guys are doing. Trusted and ancestors. You're trusted and you work with their ancestors. It's something that you guys are doing. You may not be seeing it right now, but it is on your pathway. It is on your alignment, and it is going to bring you abundance. And somebody has been trying to destroy this in their own way, whether it's through a false narrative. It's something about speaking, something that they're saying. They're saying something with their mouth. They're either spreading rumors or saying false things about you or something like that, or your business, or something that you're creating, or maybe a child, or maybe they said they had a child when they didn't, or you did, or something like that. They've worked relentlessly, but just as much as you've worked at upgrading yourself and relentlessly moving forward and pushing forward, this person has been working relentlessly. If they would just take that effort and put it towards themselves like you did, maybe they would have a different outcome. But everybody plays a role in this life. And I guess that's the contract they signed when they signed up to come to Earth. Tell me more. Yeah, you're in bliss. Bliss. Blocked. Or somebody's bliss is blocked. Self-love. And look at the Ace of Pentacles coming up. I told you, you're not aware of this. Maybe in the past, the things that they could have done or the way that they could have reached you, there were some doors that were open that could have been successful. But at this point right now, I mean, you're still kind of looking like this. His eyes are closed. He doesn't even know about what's happening. You don't even know. You may not have even heard any of these rumors or anything that's been spreading. And if anybody either didn't patronize your business or didn't support you, or you lost any friends due to the things that they've heard that you didn't even know about, or they didn't clarify with you, then that's just somebody that you wasn't supposed to have in your life. They did you a favor. Tell me more about the advice. Well, this was different because I wasn't. Abandonment in reverse. So this was the same thing in the title. That somebody was walking away. Tell me more. Ice King. King of Swords. That's the same. So this is starting to make sense because it's the same thing that came out in the title. Abandonment in reverse. And then the Ice King. So it's either the Ice King. This is the part that I hate because it's like, what are you trying to say to me, Spirit? Ice King, don't abandon the starseed. Is either the Ice King abandoned this starseed or the starseed abandoned this Ice King? Tell me more about this advice. It's a lot. A rising star, imprisonment, thoughts. Maybe one card at a time. Tell me more about this advice, please. For this Ice King. Earth Angel. Third party situation. Karmic masculine. Yeah, somebody's concerned. There goes the Ice Queen. So we got an Ice King, Ice Queen. Somebody has an attachment. There's definitely a third party situation here. Ice Queen, Ice King, and an Earth Angel. And a Karmic Masculine. Tell me more about this. And a Rising Star. There's a Rising Star here. That came out already. I put it back. A Healer. Rising Star, a Healer. Ice King, Ice Queen, and the Ancestors. A Soulmate. There's like a significant relationship here. But there's a third party there's a third party intruding. This could have been this Jezebel here. This could be family. Third party doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but there was a third party here. And the Ice King abandoned the Starseed because it's third party. Or the advice is to not to. Got a Karmic Masculine and a Karmic Feminine. And you have an Earth Angel here. A Healer. The Ancestors are intervened. There's a soulmate union here. Oh, okay. This third party could be blocked now. But who? Tell me more about this Ice King. Because I gotta sort this out. He's jealous. Jealousy and envy manifestation. Or somebody's jealous of him. There's somebody that's jealous. Somebody about to go to jail. Or they're locked up, they're in spiritual jail already. Or they're in jail already. High Priestess commitment. Or is it commitment to jail? Destruction. Priest. Do you see how they keep coming out matching? There's like somebody, there's like a couple here. Ice King, Ice Queen, High Priestess, High Priest. Commitment. Soulmate. See that? I don't know if somebody already did. The advice is not to abandon whoever this starseed energy is. Somebody did change. I feel like it could possibly be this masculine. It doesn't have to be. Because I did see divine masculine at the beginning. And I see karmic masculine. And I do see the karmic feminine, but it came out on the advice. And earth angel. I feel like there's a couple here that a third party's been trying to destroy. You see? With the destruction. A priest and a priestess. Soulmate, merit, commitment, destruction. Through this possible entity. Rising star. Give me the advice on this. Divinity. Somebody has been working on their divinity. Ooh, somebody is obsessed. They're obsessed with it. Yeah, they're angry. They're pissed off. Maybe because this karmic masculine has been working to go into their north node. Like, well, why do y'all want to go? Because the entity's working through whatever Jezebel this is. They don't want people to go to their north node because then they can't terrorize people and their destiny and their lives and the kingdom work that they're supposed to do and the kingdom partners that are supposed to come together. If people keep going to their north node, then they can't work for the devil like they're supposed to. Close us out. What's the final message today? Unexpected money for a rising star. Who can see behind the veil? This looks like some sort of high priestess or somebody in the knowing. Unexpected money for a rising star who can see behind the veil, or somebody's wearing a mask. What's the veil? Yeah, from something you're creating. Maybe this is the fact that you can see behind the veil. This is like yeah, they're putting death magic to whatever you create. Death magic to whatever you create. What's the veil? Is this somebody wearing a mask, or is this supposed to be you? House, ascension, transition. Yeah, somebody does not want someone else to ascend. Good morning, Alice. This looks like some sort of principality or something like that, because it doesn't even make sense. Like, they don't want nothing. They don't want you to ascend. They don't want you to have divinity. They don't want you to have this relationship. They don't want you to have nothing. Somebody changed. They could have blocked this karmic feminine. That's why they're over here trying to look at you now. That's weird. You know what I'm getting? Like somebody who like is obsessed with someone else. Like a woman obsessed with a man. The man decides you're not good for me, and I'm gonna stop, fucking with you. And who he starts to date now, she tries to like befriend, and then he like hits her up. I'm seeing like a whole movie in my head, like, oh hey, and she's like, yeah, I met this really cool girl, whatever, and they're like, what's her name? Stacy who? Stacy such and such. You went and befriended this girl that I'm talking to so you could still be in my fucking life, like a psychopath, like that. Like somebody doing something weird like that. Like, you might not even know this girl. I don't know. They want to say hello, but they're evil eyeing you. They're evil eyeing you because of this guy though. Because this guy, I think this person has blocked this person. They don't have no access. And they want to, it could be his pathway too that she's trying to block. Because both people are about to ascend. They could be counterparts. They could possibly have, or this could be something in the past. Like you were supposed to ascend together, then this shit came through and destroyed it. But I feel like this Jezebel, somebody has a demonic attachment. So they're working with, through a principal, like somebody, like the demon is taking over. You're number 4? BM number 3. Oh, wow. I don't know what I would do if I was in a situation like that. Thank you for the gifts, too, by the way. Thank you so much, Tugrick. Amazing. Nancy? I don't know your name. But I really appreciate the gifts, though. And the roses and all that. 42K is pretty good. All right, let's get into some tarot here. I don't know if I can deal with all them babies. Some women actually do good. Like I was watching The Shy, even though that's a TV show. You've been tapping your ass off. You've been commenting too, so I do see you. I see you here. Let's see. Give me the past energy for the collective. Let's get some tarot. I don't want to hear this. One card at a time, please, Spirit. 4 cups. No, thank you so much. You're welcome. Oh, okay, I'm glad. So somebody's either depressed. In the past, they feel like they missed an opportunity, or they didn't see something in their blind spot. Like their spirit could even be offering them another pathway, another option, or whatever, and they're not even paying attention to it because they're like, how did I miss this? Like, somebody's sitting under the tree like, what just happened? They're thinking about something. It's present energy. Defensive, 7 of Wands. Somebody's trying to be protective now. It's almost like, you know how you feel threatened? You could be safe, or you could not be. But it's like something triggers you and throws you off, then now all of a sudden you're fucking back to the wall and you're looking all around like, hold on. Because I feel like something just played me, and I don't like it. Now somebody has their wand up. Because they feel like they missed something. Okay, so what's the future energy? I was the King of Wands. I seen you. I seen you trying to come out. You don't gotta hide. You don't want to be spoken. I'm finna speak on it. The Wheel of Fortune. That's good. Cyclical nature. Victory. So what's the advice? Sadness. But it was sideways. Maybe you're in the process of healing. What's the 4 of Cups? Only me. Only you. Balance. But it's sideways. But it's, the angels are here. To balance something out. To calm something down. Tell me more. What happened in the past? Why are you in the 4 Cups? A collaboration. Temperance angel could be coming in to bring in a new leap of faith. Or maybe you felt a little foolish. Literally like a fool. If that's not the case, then the temperance angel is here to be like, here, let's bring you a new offer, a fresh beginning. Like your angels, your guides did that. Or you balanced yourself out. Either way, with the help of God, to step into a new, you know, a desire to start. Or you could have been depressed in the past and Once you balance yourself out, then you could like, because a desire to start gives me like you just don't want to do anything. Like you just giving up. Somebody could have felt defeated. That's spot on. The high priestess. I've been talking about a high priestess this whole time. It's either I'm spot on about what I'm saying or this was happening to a high priestess. Somebody felt like something was in a blind spot, like they didn't see something, or they were depressed or something, or they missed an opportunity in some sort of way. I'm getting emotional. Nothing is going to miss you. Imagine the amount of times I was looking at something online about like, you know, just the time it takes to for success. It said like Tupac recorded like over 500 songs and only 2 of them got to like the top 10 or something like that. And like Van Gogh painted like so many paintings and only 1 got famous. I think it was just before he died or right after he died or something like that. Like Van Gogh's story, so sad. Like he was so depressed. He couldn't move them paintings for nothing until he died, and then now they're like priceless. The artist stories has got to be the saddest ones. Same thing with like Basquiat. Like, I mean, he was pretty successful at the time, but not as much as he is now. You know what I mean? Anyway, don't be discouraged. It takes time. And everybody's story is different. Look at Morgan Freeman, that's another one. A lot of people start very, very successful, impactful careers late in the game. And that's just the way it was supposed to be. Your story is supposed to be your story, and that's the way it's supposed to be. At the end of the day, you are the alchemist of your own life. I would be proud. I would be proud no matter how it came out. You lived. You know? You survived. You experienced. Okay? The standards of success or whatever you're applying to yourself in your life, not that it doesn't matter, but it doesn't trump your existence. If you know in your heart that you're getting up every day and you're giving life and you're giving it everything, whatever that looks like, that is successful. Okay? What is oh, that's so good. What is this current energy here with the protection? That Ace of Cups flipped in reverse. There's an end of a relationship or gloominess, distress. Somebody could be sad, emotional disappointment. You could be disappointed, which is why you're a bit defensive now. Blocked creativity, or this could be the end of a relationship or everything. That's kind of like what I was just saying. It's probably why I got so emotional just now. Somebody is sad because it's here. I have tears in my eyes. You see them? I'm fighting them. Why are you so sad? What's making you so sad? Well, something that you're feeling is linking like a plug to inside of me because I'm having this reaction. That's how it works with readers. Like, the reason why the people can read down on the situation so much and you feel like you can, it's because they've been through it. Half the time you're looking at people and you can relate to them so much just because they're speaking from a place of experience. That's why God leads you to them, because they know like, okay, you have the experience with the yellow cars. So all of you guys with the yellow cars, she happens to be doing this today. Y'all watch the butterfly effect? I'm sorry, my mind be everywhere. We've been working on this one for weeks. We finally got her out of the bed to get on the computer and have the faith and the strength enough to flip these cards and to talk about something that was specifically for you. 2 yellow cards. You are all the ones with the purple cards. You understand? So there's something that somebody is, that's something that I felt too. You could have felt very, very depressed in the past. And that had to be balanced out. I struggled with depression a lot, to the point where that I had trauma just from the thought of it coming back. Like, oh God, I'm gonna get depressed again. I'm about to go into like a dark space again. And like, it looks as if like the temperance angel had to come here. I don't want to just give all the credit to an outside source, but you had to balance yourself and then take a new leap of faith. I don't know if maybe some of you guys are struggling with this now. It could be an end of a relationship, or something is just clouding your joy and you're very, very defensive and protective. More with this present energy now. 9 of Pentacles. Not you while you sit in the 9 of Pentacles. I'm gonna need you to get it together. You're in the 9 of Pentacles. What? Tell me more. Oh, maybe because you broke up with somebody, you're in the 9 of Pentacles now too. Yeah, you could be this Hierophant too. Shit, I can be talking about myself. You could be a spiritual leader, or you're getting advice from one of them, or this could have been a marriage. I don't think so. I'm not getting that. Tell me more about this Hierophant and the 9 of Pentacles. Hangman. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Spirit. So I feel like maybe this Hierophant situation is suspended because your Ace of Cups is in reverse. Tell me more about this Hierophant. Ooh, this is justice, child. This is what is so. This is the way it's supposed to be happening. This is balance. You are defensive against maybe a Hierophant. Give me the energy behind the Hierophant, please, Spirit. 3 of Cups. It's a group, a friendship group, or somebody you were celebrating with. Knight of Cups. You tired of this? I mean, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It's sideways. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of group. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is you, High Priestess, or I don't know. This could have been a marriage. Yeah, because the Ace of Cups is in reverse. And then I got the 3 of Cups. So that's celebrating, and because this could be that social group I was talking about in the past, or this for some of you is friendship or a cult type of religious group. Because with the Hierophant and the 3 of Cups, this is like people who socialize together. This is a group of people that has something to do with spirituality or religion or something like that, or conformity. What is that? That's a cult. Somebody, it's like you're having a different type of perspective. For some of you, it's that. For others of you, this Hierophant is representing a high level marriage or spiritual union that has been suspended or is in a Hangman. Wounded warrior. 9 of Wands. You've been through a lot in this situation or with these group of people. And then Knight of Pentacles. Pessimism. This is in reverse. Broken promises. Something didn't work out with this Hierophant. Whether this Hierophant is one person or this Hierophant is your group, your clique, gang, a cult, or some shit like that. I don't know. But there's some sort of pessimism or broken promises, and it's like somebody's tired. But this is also resonating for a marriage. Could the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Or spiritual union of some sort. Like a high level spiritual union between two people. But this is justice for this to be in suspension like this. This is balance. This is why you're so defensive towards it. It's with good reason. Give me one more on the justice with this Hierophant. You can't make it up, baby. Death and transformation. It's like somebody doesn't want it to end, though, because it came out sideways. They're resisting this change. This Hierophant could be. But this needs to end, though. Because there was some sort of broken promise or something like that. It's a death and transformation. This is spot on what I'm saying. Somebody either missed the opportunity or you didn't see something was in your blind spot or something like that. And then the Temperance angel had to come in and balance it out for you and give you the strength to take a leap of faith again. And now you're defending yourself and you're protecting yourself. You're closed off to this Ace of Cups. It's the end of something. And now you're sitting self-sufficient in the Nine of Pentacles. What I like, though, is that you're not in the Five of Pentacles. You're in the Nine. Although you're now defending yourself and there is something that's breaking here, you are getting the bigger piece of the part of the heart that's breaking. I mean, I would like to think, at least, because you're sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. You're not sitting in no lack mindset or struggle. I don't see that. Which is good. That's God's grace on you. I feel like somebody got done. I don't know what happened or how. But you didn't have to be in this Nine of Pentacles still. So it's kind of like, well, did you die? It didn't look like you did, though. There is death here and death transformation. This situation is ending. Tell me about this wheel, and the Wheel of Fortune is here in the future. Well, this was headed in the upright, but it came out in reverse. Oh, we already hit the 50. So let me see. If we could get to the 70 by the time I finish the tarot, then we could definitely do the cards. And I'll go to the list to see. But this is the Lovers. It was flipping in the upright. It hit my hand. This is upright or reverse. Shit, I don't know. Man, I don't know. I'm going to take it sideways. So, in the reverse, it's like somebody making a decision. This is still like a single energy, like a single card. Self-love or making some sort of decision, right? But the Wheel of Fortune, this is like, it's also a cyclical thing. So, the Wheel of Fortune is also representative of karma. Like tables turning. You could have made a decision or a choice to choose self-love. I'm going to take it sideways. And for others of you, there is a partnership here that has favor. For one way, the favor is coupled with a partnership. And the other way, the favor it's on you. It's on you, not in you. It's in you, not on you. So you're choosing self-love, but you're taking your favor with you. Not the Five of Pentacles. Didn't I just mention this? Who's in the Five of Pentacles? What's the Five of Pentacles? Yikes. This King of Swords we've been talking about. Well, that came full circle, didn't it? This nigga came out in the Kipperish deck. He came out in the title. He came out every single which way. Yes, he did. This person is the one in the Five of Pentacles. So it's looking like you chose self-love and the Lover's card is in reverse. But the Wheel of Fortune is still in the upright. This is just a karmical cycle. Karma goes both ways. Now this King of Swords is in the Five of Pentacles. There could be hurting financially as well. Tell me more. If this hasn't happened, and it will. Somebody, that's why somebody's sad. 7 of long-term success. It's the same thing. I feel like this person knows they want a fresh start to get to this. Not. I feel like this person knows with you was where long-term success was. But you know what the problem I have? That's the only thing. Whenever I see that 7 of Pentacles, I just be like, it's almost like they know that you're this energy where you're about to manifest abundance. You're this boss-like energy, and you have pentacles around you. You're in the 9 of Pentacles. He's in the 5. This is about having things. This is about being able to manifest. This is about being able to get to abundance. So now they know that this third party has led them off their pathway, like we've been discussing, to bring endings. Because if they remove them from this partnership with you, because this partnership with you, because see, look, High Priestess, this is what it is. Because in the advice, this is crazy. In the advice, this is a union between two people, two spiritual, high-ranking people. Somebody lost their way. But that's what the devil wants, though. You got to think bigger than just like, oh, I got your man. No, this was what the devil wants, because if look, this is a High Priestess and a Hierophant. That is the counter. When we got the cards, we got Ice King, Ice Queen, High Priestess, and a priest. This is a counterpart to somebody. And the work you could have done together as two High Priestesses. A High Priestess can be with anyone. A Hierophant can be with anyone. But when a Hierophant and a High Priestess get together, it amplifies both of their missions. And if that has to do with spirituality and connection and enlightenment and teaching, the devil's not going to want that. So if they can completely take over a vessel of a karmic feminine to act as a third party to destroy the commitment in marriage between two people that would have been, or that maybe I feel like somebody could have manifested, then mission accomplished. This is like a coven breaking entity. If you want to think of it on a bigger, not just like a basic thing as your ex third party. No, your ex, yes, third party, yes, but underneath that layer, above, beyond the spiritual veil, that's the veil. That's the veil that I was talking about. Somebody could see behind the veil. See? A sweetheart. I said that. Didn't I say that when I was closing it out? I said someone who can see behind the veil. Where is it? Yeah, it is. Remember this? The veil. Somebody can peel that layer off. That's what I was just doing just now. A rising star. Unexpected money. They want to put a death to this. Because this thing that you could do where you could see, like, you could see the entities on people. Not just the basic thing like, oh, you're doing this or whatever on like some like I'm his baby mama or whatever. No, you have an entity. Like you could see which type of entity, lust, greed, I don't know, gluttony, jealousy, whatever it is, the evils. You can see them. Somebody could see them. This is a gift. So, like, yes, you have an understanding. Like, you could understand it better. Mm-hmm. But the thing here is this king of, he's a king of swords. He's not even in the king of cups. That's not a lot of love. I don't see a lot of love. This is like very, very like mental. Like somebody's making sense of something. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be with this person because this person is supposed to lead me to success, long term success. It's supposed to be my match. Not I regret not choosing the other person or doing this to my life because I love them and I want to be with them. No, like, oh man, this seems very robotic to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm too of a romantic type of person, but you're in a King of Swords and you're in the Five of Pentacles. You want long-term success. I don't see no cups. You want this is a Page of Cups. Yeah, you want a fresh start to get to the Seven of Pentacles. Long-term success. You want a harvest. Tell me more. Tell me more about this King of Swords and this fresh start with the Seven of Pentacles. Moving over to calmer waters. They want to move over to calmer waters. I want to come get in the boat with you, or I want to go where you going. This is a painful ending. Yikes. You've seen some of y'all are high priestesses. You can look, see. This is that same page I seen at the beginning. They're just watching now. They're watching the boat continue to drift further and further away. There's nothing that they could do. The Star. Oh, they want to come back from the past. They want to come back from being the Star. Tell me about the advice with this Five of Cups. They're sad over a collaboration. What do you mean by the collaboration? The devil. Collaborating with the devil. A group, for some of you, where this was some sort of cult or some shit like that. Well, there it is. Or some sort of collaboration that was in devil energy. They're experiencing sadness and loss and sorrow. This is sideways, though. This is sadness over some sort of collaboration. Something, I don't know to what extent. Some of you, they collaborated in a major way. They knew about this Jezebel. They knew this Jezebel spiritually was on some crazy shit for some of you. And some of you was a little bit more simpler than that. You know, it wasn't that deep. Some of you was a lot more deeper. But they're sad over the loss that this collaboration has brought. Basically. This person is really, really getting, judged. Not really, I don't want to say judged because I'm not judging nobody. But they're being seen because you, collective, have such clear, precise vision that it can even be read through the energy, so that when they're reading your perception, your interpretation of this, they're being called out left and right. Like, this is, I wouldn't say that this is an unnatural reaction, you know, to think like, damn, I don't want to be with this guy, I'm going to be this guy because this guy's more successful. Maybe you read the cards, look, Ace of Pentacles, and saw that. So naturally, you want to be with a man that's going to be more successful. Okay, that's fine. But you are coming off a little bit like, you know, pretentious, I guess the word is, or like shallow, like it doesn't seem real, like you don't really love this girl or this person or this man. You just want the opportunity to be at the same level of success you would have had you not fucked this up by getting with this karmic. If that's what it really is, then you need to just leave her alone and go get you somebody else and try to get success with them. You don't really love them. You just love the idea of success that was supposed to come. What you like is money and success. That's your first love. You don't really love nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I don't like that right there. I mean, I guess it's kind of giving like somebody who realizes like, oh my God, my, this is what this door would have opened for me. Nah, but you went and you followed that fat ass through that door. That's what you wanted. That could have been the test. Spirit tested somebody and was like, that's really what your heart desires. Don't change your mind now that you see what the outcome gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now that you're looking at what the outcome gonna be, you're like, damn, that was way more successful. It's too late. Go follow that fat ass, that fake fat ass, right down that pathway where the fuck you wanted to go. And don't turn around. No backsies, bitch. No backsies. No, that's what you wanted. That's what you said you wanted. So God is like, okay, you have it. You can have it. Don't call me later. That's interesting. Tell me more about this double energy and the collaboration and the sadness. Why is it making you so sad now? Oh, because why? Is it a trick? That somebody's a liar and a thief and a snake. That sucks for you, buddy. Oh, you burdened. This is the truth. You're burdened now. I hope y'all don't. Do you know what would suck even more if you guys really like this person? Damn, that little kid is at school just buying all types of stuff. I got a notification on my phone every time my son used his card. Like, you just got back to school. Like, what do you need to buy? You missed the stuff in the vending machine that much? Aren't you supposed to be in class? Whatever. Don't come home ask me for no money either because I don't have it. Money burning in pockets. Money burning through them pockets, boy. That other girl you decided to go with, I guess it wasn't a good option. Dishonesty, there's nothing but dishonesty, lies, trickery in that collaboration over there. And they are so sad. Look at this. They are so sad. Look. 5 of Cups. I'm so sad. There's another reader. What's her name? She be calling him Batman. She's super popular. I can't remember her name. Batman with no Batmobile. Some of these readers are so creative. Like, y'all should have been like musicians, songwriters, like the things that you comedians, things y'all be coming up with. Batman with no Batmobile stuck over there in that island over there. He can't get nowhere. He can't get nowhere. That's not funny. But it's all because of this collaboration in the cave with something or someone or energies that are imbalanced and in devil energy. And it's nothing but lying, cheating, stealing, scheming that has been going on. That sucks. Yeah, that's really sad. Burdens. Give me one more for this advice over here. Please, Spirit. Please and thank you. 10 of Pentacles. This could be family. What about the 10 of Pentacles? We definitely can't leave it right there because that don't even make no sense. Awareness. This could have something to do with somebody's family. Awareness. King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So somebody, judgment is here now. There's some sort of self-awareness. This either has something to do with somebody's family. So the third party is somebody's family. Now, the family could be their baby mom, their grandma, their TT, their pop, anybody. Like family, that could have been a third party, or whatever you consider that. Or they're realizing what their 10 of Cups, their emotional fulfillment is with this judgment and awareness, King of Pentacles. And now he want to offer his cup. Now he want to follow his heart now that he knows where the cups are. Somebody was not connected to their cups or their heart or their emotion or anything like that. They're very earthly. It could be an earth sign. Very much so everything about Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's now looking into them cups. I'm not saying that they aren't a water sign. They could be 10 of Pentacles. More with the Pentacles. They want to offer their cup and they want to go into, they want the right thing now, but I feel like, yeah, happily working towards it. doing the work. What's the Seven of Pentacles? I know that I'm gonna keep you, but as my equal, that's how I'm gonna treat you. I'm gonna feed you, and whatever's right, I'm gonna feed you. I knew it was gonna come out. I put it back and it came out anyway. I don't like that Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. This person could be doing work under the moon. Yup. They're definitely doing some sort of work. This is like my work card, spiritual work, magic, or something like that. They're working on something that they're keeping hidden. I don't know. It doesn't have to be magic, but whatever. It looks like it to me. It may not be for everyone else. But you're definitely working on something in the dark or in secret. Or maybe this is what you're working on in secret. That you want to go follow your heart this kind of way. You don't want nobody else. You're not telling anybody. You're not telling your family or something like that. Or you could be doing, are you doing spell work? You're protected either way. That was the first card that came out anyway. There was something else. No, it's King of Cups. Finally, the King of Cups is here. Oh, so you've been in your, now you're trying to get in your, but I don't like the fact that, but they're trapped mentally. But I don't like the fact that it's coming out with the moon. Why do you have to lie so much? Oh, here comes the sun. Oh, they want to triumph over the conflict and the competition. The sun. Something has been illuminated. The problem, the beef, the conflict. What is this? And now somebody's planning. Something has been illuminated to this person. So maybe there was some sort of confusion. But you don't need to be around the moon or nothing. What's the moon and the hermit? The tower. Something, this person is planning something that they're not telling anybody else about. The Queen of Cups wants to come out. This person's trying to reconcile. Ace of Wands. They want to come back. Six of Pentacles. They want to share. They want you to share with them. Shit. I'm sure you do, nigga. Let's just change clothes. Let go. Yeah, they want to share. I'm sure they want to share. They're in the Five of Pentacles. You're in the Nine. Guess who's sharing? You sharing with them or they sharing with you? They got 5 Pentacles. You got 9. What's the Six of Pentacles about, you think? It's giving and receiving. What's the Six of Pentacles about? They got a 5 of Pentacles. You got a 9 of Pentacles. But they like, give and receive. Give and receive when we're both standing in the 9 of Pentacles. How about that? Tell me more. Shit. You want to be brave. It's so necessary. Because you're losing sleep at night. I don't know what to tell you. You should have been fucking with that karmic. Necessary. Do I look like a lame with a mean shoe game? Dot, 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 and Barry Wayne. Are you insane? What you want me to do? I'm sorry. Do I look like a lame to you, buddy? Do I? I'm so sorry you were confused. I am not. Girl, I promise you, no substitutes. I think we hit it. Oh, we're almost there. We got a whole $2,000. 2,000 likes. I'm done, guys. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? So necessary. Let's go hotel. This don't go well. I'll stay fresh, I'll shop for the rest by. See, shit is probably telling. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. I was gonna give some advice right quick. You hit 68K. have Uncloaked JB and JC, Capricorn. And I have Key Bell as number 4. Y'all 3. Uncloaked, JB, and JC. So, let's see. I don't know if those are gifts or I feel like those are the likes. So, let me see. Does that sound right? Does anybody else feel like they've been liking more than them? I hope I'm looking at the right thing. I feel like, I don't know if this is showing me gifts or likes. It's just top viewers. I don't know if that's gifts or likes. Let me see. Another 20 vote. It doesn't matter because top fans is still JB and JC. So I still feel like I picked the right 2 people. I got it from Kim. Gifts and likes combined. Okay. I seen you. I think I said your name. Let me just pull a couple of these really quick. I called out y'all top 4. Then it's accurate with the gifts and the likes. So let me see. Let me get some confirmation, please, Holy Spirit, on the past energy. Ooh, marriage. You see? That was the thing. I feel like this person, this third party knew that this person wanted to yeah, this was something that was ruined. Like before it could even get started. Somebody saw it though. And they intervened in a nasty way. Like before it could even like, oh shit, this is about to develop into something beautiful. So I need to put all my fucking energy in to destroy this. But this is bigger than just coincidence. This is like something that God had instructed to happen this way. So it doesn't matter how much courage you muster up to intervene in this, it's going to happen. It's going to be very interesting to see how this develops though. But that's the first card out. Look, it's marriage. I don't know. Yeah, then somebody got an idea. Tell me about the future energy right here. Robbery. I can't make it up. Somebody wanted to take something that had to do with, it got something to do with this relationship though. There's some sort of abundance tied to this relationship. It's so funny. Isn't that funny how I was talking about the King of Swords, how he's the King of Swords trying to like figure out, I don't know, there was no love there. Then boom, he came out as the King of Cups. A third party did a number on this thing right here. Tell me about the future energy, please. Right. Daydream, illusion, delirious, optimism. But it kind of came out in reverse. Sideways. So maybe illusions are breaking. You're not going to be able, nobody's going to be able to either confuse you or this other person. Have them in an illusion of some sort. Somebody was in an illusion. I did see that 7 of Cups. Where did I see it at? I felt like it was towards the advice. Give me some advice. Justice. Balance is coming in here. Justice is here. Feeling more in the marriage with the past energy. Past energy was marriage. It's crazy. Calm. Somebody ain't worried about it. I can't worry about it. Somebody has a lot of inner peace. That's that peace I was talking about. When I was like, oh, when everything else around you was like, look, it looks like a bubble. Everything else is like falling apart, but you are like literally in the bubble. Like, girl, you don't realize like they done took your soulmate. Like they ruined your kingdom marriage. Like, do you not? And you're like, I'm not worried about it because I have faith and I know everything that's meant for me, I'm gonna receive it, and God is going to make sure that happens. That's how some of you are. Okay. This could have been something in the past for you already, and this is just confirmation. Everybody's on different parts of the timeline, you know? Think about this robbery. Like, you seem so calm. A third wheel was trying to steal something. Your partner was just stupid. Sorry, partner. I don't think that he was the real culprit. He just got swooped into this because he is literally dumb. It's a third wheel that wanted to steal something. I've been saying this for like 2 years. I think this is coming to the end of it now. This must have been some real shit. I think y'all finna get married for real. If you do end up getting, please let me know. Because sometimes I'll be like, this is so interesting to see. This is like my first year. It's so interesting to see the things that transpire. Like, I want to know more about this story I've been picking up on. This has been a wild story. My spirit guides have been making me follow. Let me know what happens. Cause I called this. Cause for a long time, they just really want to ruin the image you guys have of each other, so that you guys don't come back to each other ever. I don't think that's gonna happen though. It may get to the point where you feel absolutely stupid for even trying. Like, I'm mad that I even still love you anymore, type of thing. But I don't think going to be able to control this too much. Hopefully it works out for you. But I called this. There was a third party that's definitely trying to steal something. I'm not really sure. I don't know if maybe they just wanted to steal your man, your girl, or it was a spiritual thing that was attached to whatever this was. But there's definitely some sort of robbery here. By a third wheel, an enemy. See, when you have a kingdom spouse like this, and you both have callings in your lives and very powerful people and stuff like that, you both have to be aware of the spiritual warfare to be able to fight it. You got to both be on the same page, looking at the same op, seeing the same things. If not, then there'll be space for something to come in between and divide. This is a huge spiritual battle test. This was a hard one. It was. That some of us in our human spaces, in our human minds, it's hard to overcome that. Pride, ego, all those things. Like, oh no, you did that. Forgiveness, like, it takes forgiveness in order to be able to move forward in like really impactful relationships, ones that are meaningful, that last a long time. Like, you have to have room for people to grow and change. Not to say that they can just do you any kind of way. Of course, there's boundaries. But that takes a lot of strength and emotional intelligence and maturity to be able to grow with someone that way. Which is why covenants like marriage, they're so important. They're so impactful, and the devil doesn't want you to have it. Could you imagine if you found someone that both wants the best for you, like a mother or a father would, or a family member, a real one? Because just because somebody's a mother or a father doesn't necessarily mean they're a good person or they want the best for you. But that's another topic for another day. But somebody who actually wants to water you, and they actually can receive the water you give, and you guys grow together. That's a hard thing to actually see consistently. For that shit to actually happen, that's not like an easy thing. And this actually happens. And then somebody came in between it. That's a huge burden. Not burden, but that's a huge blowback. Like somebody was willing to not only, they said, forget my lifetime. Like, this is, my lifetime won't be able to absorb the karma from this. My mom, maybe my mom's older, but every person in the lifetime I'm living in now and the lifetimes to come will be impacted by what I did to this divine couple. That's much, how important covenant is. And this person may not even know why they're so obsessed, and why they may not even realize the entity that they're being used by. They might even, or maybe they do. But this person did their big one though. They did. It was a big deal to them to ruin this. It really was. But I mean, everything. I really do feel like everything happens for a reason, and there's just simply no stopping this. If this is going to come together, it just will. And that's where the calmness comes in. Some of you guys are not really worried about it because you know your person's not going to miss you. And if you die, then it was just meant to be that way, that you were not supposed to be with a person this lifetime. Because what's the point of having a relationship if the person doesn't ascend? If you've ascended and you know you're supposed to be with this person, but they haven't ascended and they haven't done the work and they're not ready yet. So even if you did find your person, if they can be impacted by a karmic this way, they're not your person. I mean, unless you're aligning with that. But the person that I'm talking to has changed. So this person had to change. And when they change, guess what had to change? This. Tell me about the future with the delusions and the illusions. This was a good one. For me too. Commitment. So, binding. There's some sort of illusion or delirium, some sort of daydream. This is giving me Seven of Cups energy that is ending. Binding, obstruction, contract. No more delusion that's keeping this person in this binding contract. Tell me more about this contract. Yeah, conflict in reverse. I don't really like the drill music thing. It's not really my thing. As soon as it comes on, I change it. It's crazy. Difference. Quarrel. The beef is done soon. If it isn't already, that's what's coming. Conflict in reverse. This third party, bro. Not a lot of things could, like, I'm just not, like, you have to do something to my kids or my family or something like that, because I'm just not the type of person to administer my own, consequences type of thing. I think about it every now and then, but it takes a lot of strength to, like, have the discipline not to do anything too crazy. But this person right here, I'd like to see it. I would. And I'm not even that mean of a person, though, for real. But what they did, like, I'd like to see you. I mean, it's not going to be my karma. I'm not doing it to you. But I'd like to see, like, the recourse of this. I'd like to see that on you. I know that sounds really mean. But I would like to see it. I'd like to see that shit. I'd like to see you go, because you about to go through it. For sure. Because it's not enough just for you to go through it. But the thing is, I don't think this person cares. Like, the entity, this person is, I feel sorry for this person. This person is gone. It's like the entity wants to live. Oh. It's like the entity wants to live. They want to know they want to be human with this person that they're trying to keep committed to them. It's like the just. You guys ever seen that movie, that show, Dead Boy Detectives? Y'all should watch that. It's like this person's in the sunken place. They don't exist no more. It's the demon. And the demon want to be with this person that they want to trap away from you, collective. I don't know. That's crazy. Tell me more about this. That was crazy. Evidence. Somebody has evidence that you're supposed to be with them. That's why they're so calm. Oh, that could be. And you're loving yourself. There's like evidence that somebody either knows that this. It's kind of like what I just said. Like, I know that I'm. You know what I'm getting to? Like somebody's inheritance, like their story, like they're a part of their North Node, like inheritance, or when you get to wherever you're supposed to get to spiritually, is a covenant. That's not everybody's story. But for this particular situation that I'm talking about, you know your journey, your path, your story, your end goal, not because of anything other than it's supposed to be within a covenant. That's why you're so calm. You're just waiting on God to line it up and loving yourself in the meantime. It's like somebody knows this. And I said this already in the beginning. And that's why, that's the peace, that's the calmness. It's like when you do the work and you pray over yourself, over your home, God sends angels to protect your home. Angels are not angels that are just like these cute little pretty little decorations. No. Why do you think in the Bible when they say, when any of the prophets had seen an angel, the first thing that the angel said was, fear not? Because the angel is scary. Angels are warriors. They're protectors. They're not some cutesy little pink cheek little fairy. No, they look scary. They protect. When you are walking up and down that house, praying psalms, got your hands to the sky, calling on the Lord, He is sending angels to cover your dwelling, your home, your body, where you are, where you go. That's the protection. That's the bubble. Somebody is an earth angel. Tell me about this third party with this present energy. Okay. Acceptance. Somebody's accepting something. Accepting what? Oh, illness. Somebody is sick. Stability, harmony, acceptance, illness. What do you mean? Indulgence. Yeah, this person indulged. They indulged in something and they're fully accepting. I feel like this is the attachment. Somebody's sick. Okay, they're okay with it. Fully accepting. Like, I just saw the guy falling in the sunken place, but you have to watch Dead Boy Detectives. In Dead Boy Detectives on Netflix, a demon takes over a medium. Because there are some entities that sometimes they go looking for people, especially they love mediums. Because you can see, you can feel, you can see behind the veil. That's why sometimes so many mediums and people who have gifts, you get snatched up and drugged to the other side. All these movies and these tales, it be true. Because you can hear them. You have a gift. They're using your gift. But they're not using your gift for the light. Sometimes you know it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're confused. That's why it's good to know who God is, you know? But in the show, she gets overtaken by a demon and she loses her memory. You know why? Because she's no longer checked in. It's the demon. And he was running amok, doing all types of crazy ass shit. And it was the demon inside of her. Somebody has succumbed to this. The illness, because they indulged in a lot of things that could have possibly opened the door to this. I don't know. Tell me more about this illness with this third party. It's okay. Homeless. Failure. Poor. It came out in reverse. Stop. Break. Pause. Stagnation. Luck in reverse. Somebody's going through it. I think this homeless is in reverse, but in an extreme way. They're going through a lot of, like, things have stopped in their life. A lot of stagnation. Luck is in reverse. Extremely unlucky. Somebody like really, really went in with, didn't I say somebody did their big one? They did. That's not for all of you, but it's for some of you, somebody did. They did the most. They went all the way in with the entities and the dark magic and all that shit. And now they're completely taken over. And they can't do what they enacted these entities to do for them. Now they're just going through it. Failure. Luck in reverse. Stagnation. Give me one more on this third party with the okay. Gift. What about it? Readiness. Bribe. Temptation. So it's almost like they saw this gift coming, or this present, this gift that somebody was receiving. They were ready for it. They could have seen it in the cards, like I said. There was some sort of bribe or temptation. Either they were bribed to be a temptation, or they were just the temptation themselves. It's like they've seen this gift or something coming, somebody receiving something, and they were ready to what? To steal it. Readiness, ready for what? Robbery. What's this future energy here with the conflict? Eternal love. This is a soulmate card in reverse. What's the soulmate in reverse? Bully. Vow. Wish. This person is not a soulmate. Oh, that's the delusion. There's no more delusion. And there's no reason to worship or wish or be hopeful for this. I guess maybe that person that was caught up with this person, they thought that this person was their soulmate, or that was the illusion or delusion that they had over their head or whatever. But they were really a bully. They were really being bullied. That was the illusion. This person has some sort of glamour or illusion or something over them to make them feel as if I'm your soulmate. I'm where you're supposed to be and nowhere else. This vow, this worship, our situation, our relationship, or whatever somebody was blind, they couldn't see. That's the delusion or illusion that's in reverse now. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Libations. They could have been giving libations or praying, religious. Death. Harm. A ritual. Yes, somebody was doing voodoo. Somebody was doing shit. Their donations or libations or prayers are not being accepted. The vows or whatever it is that they're doing, it's done. Harm. Or they prayed for they did death magic. Their offerings are not being accepted. Or whatever entity. Now they're stuck in a memory. Oh, they're trying to fix this. Oh God. Oh, because they want to reconcile. Reunion. They want to reconcile. They want to reconcile. Oh my God. Live and learn. Somebody that lived and learned. Or somebody want to turn. Or they want to change now. This could be the masculine too. This could be the person that's supposed to, masculine or feminine, that was supposed to be with the collective that got fooled up with this karmic. Now they want to reunion, they want to reconcile. Because they're not under the illusion anymore. Yes, disturbance in reverse. And this is an attachment somebody had. Wow. That card has been coming out in upright for so long. This took a while. But I don't know if you guys are really about to go back. You freed somebody. You definitely helped somebody. And you like got off your path, slowed your heart rate down, stopped your workout to go to tell this nigga, look, the person that you're working out with is literally sabotaging your entire life. Okay? They probably didn't listen to you at first. They called you crazy or whatever, and you wasted as much time as you possibly can. But in the back of your mind, you're like, I got 60 minutes in this gym and I have to go, and I'm over here trying to help you out. You're not fucking listening to me, and this is a waste of time. I'm gonna go now. Right? So you don't got back on your bike to get your heart rate right back up so you could get back in the groove so you can hit your caloric goal before you leave the gym, and now you're about to head out the door and you leave, and you just in your peripheral you see that this person is coming into an awakening. Like, nigga, I tried to tell you that shit an hour ago. Your hand is on the door. You're about to leave. Like, I told you that there was somebody with an attachment, either you or this person, but you didn't want to listen to me. So some of y'all could see. Some of y'all are high priestesses out here, and you seen this. This is why you're so calm. I know maybe you are gonna marry this person. Who knows? What's the justice? This almost flipped in reverse. Somebody is protesting your justice. They're mad. I don't know who I'm reading. I don't know if I'm reading the karmic or the guy. I feel like I'm reading the karmic. Right here is confusing. Who's protesting the justice? They're mad. They don't want to protest the justice. Oh, because they're going to end up in jail. Your justice means confinement. Blessing. A blessing and a collaboration. This collaboration is a blessing. Blessing and a collaboration strategy. Somebody may go to jail. I said that twice already. Somebody may go to jail. Somebody's going to go to jail. Curse. Somebody's mad because they tried to curse you or they cursed you. Out of mean, self-preservation, being mean, they cursed you. Furious. Curse. Hatred. They hated that this collaboration is such a blessing. Or you're going to collaborate to get a blessing or something like that. Justice. They're protesting this because this is confinement for them. Yeah, look. Somebody does not. That's the evil eye that I told you. They want to talk to you and say hello, but inside, this is how they feel. I don't know how that would make me feel. I would not want to make no new friends. That's weird. I feel like this girl wants to go and befriend you knowing that you don't know who she is, but she knows who you are, type of thing. That's so weird. Preservation, meanness, fury. They're mad. They want to be mean to you, and they're lonely. I feel like this is a karmic. Who's the living line? Give me one more on this right here with the soulmate in reverse. Who am I reading? Who's this person here? The friend. Somebody who was a friend, a friendship, a team, a network, or maybe this is the third party. Some sort of friend. This could have been this person's friend or your friend. Take where I take out, resonate. Somebody wants to a reunion and they want to fix it, and they have lived and learned their lesson. This could be this person. This could be y'all person, y'all counterpart or whatever. They were getting bullied. or there was a bully in the mix. They were definitely under an illusion. It says friend. Tell me more about this friend. Oh, this person's stressed out. Fate. I'm telling you, this person's stressed out. Because there is somebody, there is a tarot reader that is calling out some shit. There is somebody who's reading cards, or they're reading cards. Somebody is looking at something. Or they could do this for their profession. They read cards. This is stressing somebody else out because you can see beyond the veil. So because they know that they're doing some foolishness behind the veil that they have not fully disclosed, you and what you do is problematic. So that's like, okay. Two friends. They go into business together, selling cars. One of the friends meets a girl, and she is she does something in business that goes hand in hand with fraud detection in car businesses or whatever. Now, one of the friends is completely fraudulent, but the other friend doesn't know. You getting with someone that can clearly, it's like they have the key to my lock. They will destroy everything that I got going on with you because they will unmask me very easily. It's basically what this is. It's almost like God had you specifically run into this person because who else was going to be able to see this like this? Nobody. Unless they have a particular gift like you. This is like a natural disaster because it's like everything would have been smooth if you didn't come along, but you did. This is crazy. I'm so caught up with her. This has definitely been an adventure and has required a lot of strategy on all sides. Take us out, Spirit. And then put the car. Yeah, somebody's frightened. They're very, they're pressed and they're scared. Triumph is in reverse. They will, I don't know if they're going to be victorious over this. Whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like it's the op. And there's promise. Assurance, promise. What's this? What's the final message? Treasure. It came out in reverse, but this came out in reverse too. Sweet dreams. I don't think they're bad though. I don't know. Loneliness. I see this two ways. I promise you. Somebody's paranoid because it's like they got confirmation that they will not be receiving any valuable abundance or treasure. The sweet dreams is in reverse. There are no sweet dreams. Look, and it's loneliness. Because at first I was like, okay, like, what do you mean? Look, fright, right? This is scary. I'm not going to lie. This is, if I got a message like this from Spirit, I would be scared. I would be concerned. I would be scared. Look, imagine if God said, be very afraid. That's what I'm getting. Like, be out. I can't even say. I just saw my mother's face. That's how scary it was. Like, I promise you, you finna get it's gonna be a nightmare. This person is afraid. They are depressed and afraid because they know. This part of the card says promise, but it says confirmation. They have received some sort of confirmation or assurance that either you're going to get what you receive, because they was trying to take what was yours. This treasure is in reverse. I can promise you there's a confirmation assurance that they're not receiving any abundance. That it is not going to be sweet dreams for you. This is so frightening. And you see the way it's being said is so slick, like, and loneliness. And this person's sick. Look, there's an IV bag. You see that? This is a hospital bed. Do you see that? I promise you, you should be frightened. There, you will not receive no abundance, and it will be like a nightmare, and you will be all alone. You and that demon. That's crazy. That's a promise. But not a nice one, not a positive one. That sounds so scary to me. That's like God saying to you, you could take that to the bank. That's a promise. That's a promise that this is going to be a nightmare for you. You're not going to have no abundance, and you're going to be lonely. I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to just tell you this. Oh, hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
What's up? How are you?
I'm okay.
You didn't take a nap?
No, I'm on my live now. I'm about to get off right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're in your live right there. Go to your live. I'm done. I'm heading home.
Okay. I'm going to meet you there. I'm going to meet you there?
Yeah, for sure.
You want to text me when you're closer?
All right, I'll text you when when I'm close. All right, sounds good.
Okay, bye.
All right.
I'm going to just give you some advice. No problem. Let me give y'all some cards. Okay? Continue to do what you're doing. Continue to cleanse your energy. Continue to trust your intuition. I'm not even going to pull the cards for the advice. Let me just get my regular cards so I can give you 4 that I called out. Some cards. Wait, I don't understand. There was a lag? What's the confirmation? Was there confirmation on if it was for me or them? I don't know what you mean by me or them. If what was for you or for them. I don't know who you have to tell me who you are. I don't know. It's either you're the karmic, it's either you're the one of the counterparts. Masculine or feminine, masculine, masculine, feminine, feminine. It could go either way. Wow. That's an interesting perspective. It's relevant to an old soul contract and a new one. So maybe it's touching base on the old ones and where you're going. I would love to be in your head to see how you put that one together. The femme. So what do you mean by that? You're the feminine. So you could be the feminine or the masculine, but like the collective, not the karmic. I feel like the karmic is a feminine, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a masculine or feminine, either way. For real, that's an interesting way that you just said that. But if you're the feminine, you should be, if it resonated with you, you should be walking away with the fact that if you're not in the Nine of Pentacles now, the Nine of Pentacles is for you, baby. Like the success, you were the gift, so you should be sitting pretty comfortably right now, if you know who you are, right? For the masculine, or whatever, I'm just saying that you could flip it however it works, right? Because there's no gender in tarot. You are at risk of losing your soulmate, basically. I don't really know if this person is going to fool up with you again. It looks like there could be a possible strong possibility for reconciliation, but I can't say that across the board for everybody. But the karmic feminine or the karmic person, masculine and feminine, that seem to have been a third party or intrusion in this, the masculine is going to go through karma. Parts of their karma is that they're going through is right now. And they're going to continue to go through it until its end, but not as much as what's going to go through with this karmic feminine or masculine. That was the third party. They are going to receive a promise from God that was not what they wanted or what they could have ever anticipated. Like, what they wanted was your abundance or whatever good fortune or long, lasting whatever that they seen that could have to do with your spiritual gift is what they wanted, and they're not going to get it. So obviously that means that that's going to stay with the collective. Now, what I don't know is whether or not this partnership is going to come together or not. I can clearly see that the other person wants it now that they know that they've ruined something that was supposed to be very beautiful for them. But I don't really know if that opposite counterpart is open to that. That's going to take a little bit more reading, and it's more of a personal situation depending on who. I hope that makes sense. I offer general readings. Most of the time it's general. A lot of the times it's love. I do what I'm probably not the strongest at is finance, but I just let spirits talk. For the most part, the finances are blocked by things that have to do with love. They're blocked because everything you do flows through your heart. So if your heart is blocked, a lot of other things will be blocked. So it's like you can't really just stick to one thing when it comes to these readings. Like, tell me about money. Like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But there's a lot of things that are going on. Number one, you could be blocking your money in your own way, like with the energy that you're vibrating off of you, because money is a frequency. You could be chasing it away for several different reasons, or there could be someone blocking your money because they are a particular partner in your life. You see what I'm saying? Which is why love readings, they intertwine all of them all together. That's why it's important. I don't think that you should just pay attention, only focus on love. All the different aspects are important as well, but a lot of the times in this community, which is why the love readings are so interesting and they do so well, because it's a big part of our lives. Why do you think that who you marry is so important? Who you attach yourself with is so important to how your life turns out. It is important. It's not a light thing. I know some of you are very, very big on them pentacles and earthly things and tangible things, which is I agree with you. I'm right there with you. But your heart space is important as well. And I just feel like I got like Aphrodite's energy. I'm like a big love person. And I talk a lot about relationships, marriage, kingdom spouses, soulmates, things like that. And that also impacts finances, because that's a lot of times, but the majority of the times, because God made us together, right? You're not meant to do everything on your own. You're meant to do things with people. Maybe not the same person, but definitely with people. And sometimes the destiny is prepared and put together with more than one person. And if you're looking to get to a certain level of success, you cannot do that all on your own. And sometimes that has to do with love. But I offer all types of readings: love, financial, also like spiritual development. So like if you're in, if you're trying to progress spiritually or grow, or spiritual ascensions too, because that's what really propelled me into this, was navigating my own very intense spiritual ascensions. So I hope that answers your question. Let's start with JB. JB, do you have something specific you want to talk about, or do you just want me to pull the cards? Okay, good. I'm glad. I felt like I was going on and on most part, I guess you could say I'm a lover girl. I love love. I do. But I let the spirits talk about what they want. Some people be pissed off, like, I don't want to talk about him, but like, this needs to be talked about though. Okay. Just pull. Okay, for JB, Holy Spirit, what's the message for JB? Yahweh. Leave a message, please, one card at a time for JB. That's the most important message. Got one minute. We got the King of, not the King of Swords. What does this have to do with JB, please? What's the King of Swords? JB, was this your message? What the fuck? And it's a Taurus on here. Give me one more card, Spirit. What's the King of Swords? What is this? That took a while. The King of Wands is it's nothing but the head the devil. What you got going on? Exactly. What do you mean by this? I gotta pull another card. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. This kind of like makes sense with what I was saying. I don't know if this is, I feel like this is the same masculine. Somebody feels left out in the cold. King of Swords, King of Wands. Could be attractive, a leader, protective, a warlock, a Scorpio, a Sag, a Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. A baby daddy, family. It's the 10 of Cups. It's something domestic. Coexistence. Reunions. Yeah, or somebody wants to come back. They could be going through it financially right now. Or they just feel left out in the cold. Look at that. I'm like, what the fuck? They want a new beginning. Look at that big ass wand. What is this? He's hopeful. The Star. Oh, this person wants to be faithful. They want to manifest. But in Hermit, somebody's been in Hermit trying to change. Yeah, doing introspection. They might communicate with you or there's some sort of change. Yeah, somebody's trying to figure this out in their head. Like, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? Look, I want to be faithful and trusted and manifest. Let me go within. I don't know what you're doing under there. I don't know what you're doing under the Hermit. 8 of Wands, that's momentum. That's rapid change, movement. It could be communication. And then stuck in their head. Trapped or powerless. They go within and like, okay, they built up momentum and then victim mindset. But it's like somebody's trying to work this out though. Somebody's fighting something in their head. Yeah, they're not strong. They're not very strong. They keep doubting themselves. Self-doubt, disbelief, abuse of power, low energy. It's not ready. Keep letting the chicken sit on this egg. This egg's not ready to hatch. What the fuck do you mean? You don't know. You don't know where you coming, you're going. You don't know what to do. Okay, go back to sleep. We'll check back on you later. See if you're ready to hatch. I don't know what the fuck that was. That's bullshit. I wouldn't deal with that. I don't know. That's me. Who knows? Maybe I would, but it don't look good from this perspective. That's for sure. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what that was. No thanks. I'm not gonna say that young man could possibly be a good man, but I don't know what he's going through right now. He got to get it together, and he ain't got no money. All right. Who else did I say? JC. Let's just do you. JC, where you at? You have a question? You want to know something specific, or for this one little viewer? I appreciate you. Say something to me. I'll pull your card. You've been here this whole time. I've been seeing you. You don't want to talk to me? You're here. You're watching. It's okay. I won't bother you. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Oh, they left. I don't know. The thing says JC. You're new here. May I have a card from Spirit, please? Hi, Carla Jean. So this is the end of the reading. And I'm pulling 4 cards. I'm pulling cards for 4 people. Those that got me to like 90K. The most gift givers and likers and stuff like that, I pull a card for them. So when I go to look at the app to see who it was, then that's how it works. But if you want one, you can have one. You just have to send any donation to the payment information that's listed in the bio or anything that's being pinned. Pull a random. Okay, thanks for pinning that because I didn't see that. I was going on and on and on. You next. Okay, you next. Yes. Yes, you are. A card. Drug, but I didn't see you come up on the thing. Oh, you're number 5. You're right after key. You almost made it. I might just do it just because. You're new here too, right? I think you are. Okay, JC. Oh, thank you. I couldn't see what that was. What was that? Oh, that was the biggest gift. Let's do it for real. I know, right? It's almost something. I mean, Carla, that was the biggest gift. I think I could pull a card for you. JC, Holy Spirit. JC, what's the message for Holy Spirit? JC, 1 card at a time, please. The Sun. I like it. What about it? Triumph or Illumination. For JC, Holy Spirit. For JC, Yahweh. What's the message? Oh no. There's some sort of clarity in a 2 of Cups situation. This could lead to distrust. I wasn't trying to say distrust. I was trying to say separation. So there's something about somebody not trusting somebody. Division, or there's a breakup here. Because something just became clear to somebody else, or something was illuminated, or something like that. It's a breakup here. And there you go. Everybody got one of these little guys in there, huh? Everybody got one of these? That's crazy. Okay, another King of Wands. Something flipped. Hold on. Anything else? I think this is going to be the last one. Yeah, he's in the 5 of Pentacles too. Sideways though. He's trying to transition out of it. Or this is sideways though. It's like teetering. This person's somebody's pockets could have been affected. Because this breakup, somebody's pockets going to be affected. Or they want forgiveness. Or maybe you're going to forgive them. But this 5 of Pentacles is sideways. Financial loss or struggle. Insecurity, unemployment. What do you mean? Healing, yeah. Okay, that's a good sign. So there could possibly be some sort of recovery here. from this financial loss or forgiveness. Okay, because there's going to be there's healing here. Yeah, see? Coming back from the past, like reconciliation and healing inner childhood wounds, somebody familiar coming back from the past. So there's a breakup and then there's like a comeback. Does that make sense to you? I got the Two of Cups in reverse here with King of Wands. And he's kind of in the Five of Pentacles, but he's trying to turn that shit around. He's trying to heal or fix or, you know, she's in the Four of Swords. Somebody, either you are or whatever. I feel like I'm talking about this man here. God, I feel like it's women. I just be looking into y'all niggas. This is so crazy. This is a crazy, crazy thing. Whatever. This is what I got. I hope that helped. Y'all, thank you. That's so sweet. Thanks, Carla. Baby, you're welcome. What did I say? Carla is gonna be after Key. It was Uncloaked. That's what it is. What the fuck should I do with his ass? Okay, I would love to see your profile picture. Is Ja a Jamaican? Is Ja a Jamaican? Please stop. I'm Haitian, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's see. When it comes to Bohemian, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. That's actually really cool. Bahamian? Is that what you're saying? Because you writing both. I don't know what you're saying, actually. You mean Bahamian? Or Bohemian? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Got what I need. Say I'm just a friend. Okay, when it comes to Ja. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't know if I was a problem or you or what. Can I not read? I'm not really sure, but I don't know. I don't know if that's right. Well, that still tracks though. Am I the only one that can visualize the music video? Anyway, so when it comes to Uncloaked and Ja, Holy Spirit, this is very, very specific. What is the message? What is the guidance and the direction, Holy Spirit, when it comes to Ja and Uncloaked? Empress. Okay. The Star. What's the guidance for Uncloaked and Ja, Holy Spirit? Justice. What's happening is balance, is justice. The Fool. A fresh beginning, innocence, a free spirit, desire to start. What else? High Priestess in reverse. I feel like you are not trusting your intuition. There's something, yep, Hangman. There's something that God has already shown you. You could be a High Priestess your damn self. You see it. You feel it. Your third eye sees it. You're ignoring it. Maybe the Fool card isn't about a fresh start. It's about just being foolish. Justice is here. Upright. Transparency. Cause and effect. The balance is already here. It's either there's a fresh start for you or you're being foolish. But I'm getting more of a tug on foolish because the High Priestess is in reverse. I don't like to see the High Priestess in reverse. So that means you have the insight, you see it, but you're not trusting yourself. There's secrets or there's some sort of like accepting surface knowledge and you're not accepting the deeper knowledge. You could have been the person that was, look, the hangman on the bottom again. You're being hung until you can get this illumination that Spirit's trying to get you. I feel like you know what it is already. And you are a high priestess in your own self. And look, conflict, competition. This is a conflict. You know what the answer is already. I don't have to tell you. I don't know what it is. I don't even see. You're the first person to not get a man. You got the Empress and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is in reverse. You already know the answer. I think you're the one that said you pull cards too, right? This is Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Sorrow, shattered dreams, an achievement, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, and failure. I think you know the answer. I don't know what y'all got going on, but the devil. The live started glitching. Did anybody else hear what I said? Well, what's the time? 171.05 to like 08. Go on YouTube and fast forward it and you'll hear it there. Okay? Because it's going to be there. All right? Were you the one that said the live started glitching? You were. I was talking to you. That's crazy. Oh, Panama. Oh, girl, you got a lot of countries down here. Bohemian, Panama. It's like everywhere. That's funny. I'm just fucking around. But I think that's so crazy that the live started glitching. It's like something doesn't want you to know this. Because you are a high priestess, you got some shit going on. You need to take a spiritual bath. All right. Who's next? Key the Goddess. You next. Canada? You from Canada? Exactly. Interference for sure. Yeah, I would, there was no interference. And I was saying something real. You need to go back and listen to that. And you need to lock in. I think you need to lock in. I think you're fucking around. And I think you have a real spiritual gift that you're not taking seriously. Key the Goddess. It's so nice to finally read your energy. Come to the front, my dear. What would you like to ask? What would you like to ask? Anything at all? I like Beyonce. How could you not like Beyonce? Britney's right there too. Okay, there you go. Whatever comes out. Okay. There was one other person that I wanted to do this for, but I don't know where his name went. I don't know if it's a guy or not. Is he gone? Trig. No, Tug. Are you here? That's crazy. Go back on the YouTube. It was like 71705 to 10. Like anywhere around there. Yeah, right? Tug. You're something else, JB. You be in my freaking head. Like I wanted to give him one too, but I don't think he's here. All right, Key. Will my ex get caught for stealing my identity? Well, I hope he does. I don't know. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I can't explain it right now because if I keep stopping, I'm gonna be on here another hour and I gotta go. And this right here be making me not want to come back on. Cause it's fun. I love to do this, but this is draining. And I'm not getting nothing out of this, bro. I mean, I love y'all. But, I mean, you know we live on planet Earth where eggs cost $13. Let's be for real. But, Key the goddess. Carla, I know. Key the goddess. What's going to come out for Key? Holy Spirit. Not the Empress again. I like it. I like that. It's time to stand. That means it's time to go. What else? The Star. That's exactly what I thought. Shit. Don't disappoint me now. Come on. Let's see. What else? Oh, fuck. There's an Emperor in reverse here. You could be a goddess. And I don't know why I said that. I wasn't, though that's part of your name. That's why. Because I wasn't trying to say that. I was trying to say an Empress. A star energy. But then there's an Emperor that's trying to dominate you. He could be Aries. He's in reverse, child. That's a no. Lack of discipline. The King of Cups was right behind it, but that was not what I wanted to see. What the fuck is that? No, the cycle is complete. Okay, good. There's a cycle that's complete with that. What's the most important message? We ain't got time to go through all these cards. What you trying to tell the goddess? Why am I calling you that? Queen of Wands. Okay. We got the Magician and the Six of Pentacles. He wants to share with you. Heartbreak. Disappointment. Unrealistic turmoil. Avoiding conflict. Somebody wants to be in the Six of Pentacles with you. They probably want to manifest you because you're a Queen of Wands. Somebody very beautiful and attractive. Could be a whole witch out here. A High Priestess is spot on. Somebody that could manifest. You see she got a wand in her hand. And the High Priestess is on the bottom. So I'm either spot on or you are a literal High Priestess. Six of Pentacles, they want to share with you. They want to, because you probably not fucking with them no more. But there's distrust here. This love offer is in reverse. Heartbreak, deceit. Somebody's disappointed. Yeah, I would be disappointed. He's the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in the upright, yeah. In the Five of Pentacles. Somebody say pockets could be fucked up too. Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse. They're trying to find their direction. So who's in the Five of Pentacles? Let's just make sure. They got lack of forward movement. This person's stuck. It don't go backwards. The Chariot doesn't go backwards, but the show will get stuck. That should have break down on you. Who's in there? I think it's the Emperor. The Emperor is the one that rides the Chariot. He's stuck. Oh, he's trying to heal. He feels defeated. Now he's trying to heal. Go from the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords. Too funny. Oh, you put this person down. Like, here's a chair. Sit your little bottom in it. Have a seat, sir. And I'll be back to check on you in 2 to 4 business days. Yeah, basically, that's what I see here. I have several seats. Somebody is, their bottom is in the chair. For sure. They're seated. They cannot move. Wow. Okay, so what's the final message? What's the Queen of Wands? This person is obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you, and this is justice. Ace of Pentacles. This person is obsessed with you, with the devil, or you're obsessed with keeping things balanced. No, this person is obsessed with you, and this is justice. This is justice for you. Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. I'm going to stop right there because you have like 10 cards on this table. So I hope that helps. Who else did I say? Who's next? That didn't disappoint. Yeah, he is. You're welcome. Who's the other person I said? I said I was going to do, I might just do Brittany's and call it a day. No, Carla. body is vibrating this morning. Carla, let me just give you a card, child. And then Brittany, you didn't say anything, but I'm just pull yours. And then I'm out of here. I gotta go. JV, shut up. I can't deal with your ass. I cannot deal with you. You just, you're childish, bro. Okay. Carla, I gotta go. Because doing shit like, I've been on here for 180 minutes. Doing shit like this makes me not come back for like 2 weeks. Holy Spirit, I'm not gonna look at the screen. Holy Spirit, what's the message for Carla? I hope you're paying attention. Carla, let me get a card, please. Holy Spirit, what's the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, somebody speaks the truth. Another queen. Is this an Empress? Jesus, did you see that? Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. What about it? These two are facing each other though. The cycle is complete. Or something is in harmony. What is it? What's the message? You moving over to calmer waters? Six of Pentacles. But I don't see nobody, unless this is a same-sex situation, because it's totally possible. There's a lot of women. Somebody on the come up though. Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's very, very like independent and successful. I think this is just you. Oh, King of Cups. Here we go. What's the message? What about him? It's sideways. It's a star card, but it's sideways. Somebody's going through a rebirth or trying to be hopeful. JV, you're dumb, yo. This King of Cups is trying to find his direction. Something happened between you and the King of Cups. At least he's a King of Cups. Your Queen of Cups is out here. Yeah, somebody is in their head. They can't sleep at night. What is it about this King of Cups? What's the message? I ain't got time to be pulling all these cards all day. I gotta go. Yeah, they want to be faithful. They want to manifest. They're trying to manifest something. They can't move on. They're stuck, returning to trouble, running away from problems, slow healing. You're stuck and you can't move on. This person is having a hard time. This King of Cups, they're having a hard time. They want to. That's why their star card came out sideways. Like a star is like a rebirth, a death and a rebirth. It's a rebirth. It's like being born again. Being very hopeful. Positivity. They're trying to find their direction. They want to be faithful, trustworthy, manifest, but they're stuck in something, or they can't move forward, or something like that. It's a slow process for them. But you over here in the Nine of Pentacles, can you tell me more about this Queen? There's some sort of cycle that has completed and some sort of harmony for you. Ooh, no one was saying that. Not as I was saying that. Oh, that's what that is about. Okay, tell me more. Confirm that for me, please. Yes, you've like leveled up. You got to be the Empress, following your heart, because I said this, and I saw the other one. The only one I haven't seen is the Queen of Wands. Maybe you're not really into magic. Maybe you are. You could be. You're not having stepped into the Queen of Wands bag yet. You're not whipping around your little wand yet. That's fine. You'll get there. Either way, she's tucked in there, but every single queen is here. This is giving me Empress. There's a culmination of something that has happened. Something has come together, some sort of completeness, harmony. It's giving me, I'm every woman, it's only you, type of shit. You know, because you were in like Hangman until you can gain this enlightenment, following your heart with the cup. I don't know what exactly. Somebody's sad. But then this has moved you from the Nine of Pentacles to the Six. Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles to the Six. This is by yourself. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? The Nine of Pentacles is alone. You defeated something. That has to be defeat. It can't be conflict. There she is. That's what I said. I said it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't I say that? So good. I think you defeated something with your Queen of Wands energy. So maybe you did tap into that magic bag. Yeah, you blocked something. You made a difficult decision, possibly. That's why a breakthrough. You broke through something. That's why the World card is here, and that's moving you from the 6 to the 9, moving you along. Now this King of Cups, I guess he's trying to mirror you or do the same thing, but he's having a hard time. But he's trying, though. I don't know if we want to give him an A for effort. But I gotta get up out of that. I don't know. This is not a personal reading. I was supposed to pull one card. Brittany. And then I gotta go. I mean, that wasn't my advice. Follow your intuition. But it does say that he's trying. I'm just telling you what I see. I ain't telling you what to do. I can't tell you. I'm sweating. I gotta go. I've been up here too long. 187 minutes is crazy work. Brittany. Holy Spirit, what's the message for Brittany? Give me one card, please. Tugs never came back. Okay, I'm here tonight. I got the Judgment for Brittany, Holy Spirit. Oh, somebody's healing. There's some sort of awareness. That's good. The Three of Swords is in reverse, so something doesn't hurt no more. Optimism, or you're forgiving something. You're recovering from something. A healing, releasing pain. You made a tough decision, or you blocked someone off. Difficult choice. You made a difficult choice. A wounded warrior. This person's been through a lot. Somebody's deciding to forgive or move on, move forward. Wish fulfillment. Somebody's sitting pretty now. You decided to heal whatever it was that was hurting. You pulled them swords out your heart. What's the Knight? I don't like the Knight or that. I don't like any of this. What is this? Taking action, but on like what? Finding purpose? You feel confused or clouded or something like that? Take your time, because this one over here don't take their time. Very impulsive. So you shouldn't be impulsively running into something that's confusing. Empress. What's the Seven of Cups? That doesn't make any sense. That looks like a bad idea. That's what it looks like to me. What is this with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups? With the strength? You're trying to be brave, but you can't sleep at night? No, somebody is... No. This is a no. What's the... That's too much. Again, look at all this. Yeah, look. 10 of Cups, breakthrough, emotional fulfillment, Queen of Wands, falling on top of the wish fulfillment. But you need to slow down. You don't need to be flighty about this. This looks good right here, but you need to slow down. Or whatever this Knight of Pentacles, this Knight of Wands is doing over here. Knight of Wands with the Seven of Cups? No. No. Trying to be brave, but something's making you feel powerless or making you feel very anxious. Breakthrough. There's some sort of breakthrough within family or some sort of family thing or something like this. With the Queen of Wands. It doesn't look negative, but what's this over here with this one? It's healing. This is not bad. This is not a bad thing over here. Peace. 10 of Pentacles. Breakthrough. 10 of Cups. That's good. That's good. But this, maybe this is what your wish fulfillment is. I don't really know. All that kind of fell out all together. I wasn't really supposed to take it, but what's this Knight with the 7 of Cups? What's this Knight of Wands? What is this here? Yes. It's movement. It's forward movement on the Chariot. It's forward movement on the Chariot, but why are you going so fast? If you still have shit to figure out. Shouldn't you be moving more cautiously? What is this? You're on the Chariot going where? Doing what? Going to confusion. A missed opportunity, depression, a blind spot. See, when you go fast, you could miss something in your blind. It was something was in your blind spot that you didn't see. Feeling disconnected, a blind spot. Boredom. You're having to reevaluate something. Yes, exactly. When it comes to a partnership. Fool. Maybe they want to go this king of swords. Who's going to be in this 4 of Cups here? Is this you or? Oh, I have to go. Oh my God, I have to go. It's so late. 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. I gotta go. Shit, I have to go. Yeah, you need to slow down with whatever you're doing when it has to do with this relationship that I see there, or something, because I saw the 2 of Cups and then I saw the 6 of Pentacles. It's giving and receiving and sharing energy. Whatever you're doing, you need to slow down, because you're gonna miss something. You're gonna miss something that's gonna be in your blind spot that you did not see, that you would have been able to see if you didn't go flying into the situation with the Knight of Wands and on a Chariot. You're moving hella fast. Okay? Yes, be patient. You've been in the cycle for a minute. Shouldn't be in no cycle that's not, unless it's a cycle. No cycle. Get off the cycle. But you don't. Oh, I loved it. I missed it. Thank you for the glasses, JP. You're the best. I wish I would have seen that. I gotta go. We could DM me, but I really have to go. I have to go somewhere. I have to see you guys later. Slowing down wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but the Knight of Wands with the 7 of Cups, that doesn't make sense to me, because you're still trying to figure something out. You can't figure it out if you're rushing through it. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys so much. It's been a really good time. I'm gonna need to recharge my energy back. I'm probably not gonna be here tomorrow, but I'm really gonna try for Wednesday. Okay? If not, you'll see me again. I promise. Set your bells and your notifications and stuff so we can have a good time again. Okay? Bye. I love you. Check me out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a like. Give me a comment of something. Okay? See you guys later. Bye.